Hello, all of you beautiful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is After Tomorrow's Scar, Season 1, Episode 4, Loud Company. This is one of our tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io. Go take a look at it, let us know what you think. As is normal with this group, we do have two others that are also streaming it. They're doing their own intros, so we'll get to character intros in just a moment.
I don't think
I
I've
am
gotten
back.
more use out of one of the FWA gifts as the bathroom.
Oh yeah, it's so cozy.
All right, so since everybody's back, welcome everybody. I am going to be the ST for tonight's story. I am the world, I am everything else, and I am here to make things horrible. Mwahaha. No, why would I make an enjoyable time? And introduce thyself, Taya.
Hi, my name's Soneko Taigo. I'm half demon, half cat elf friend. I'm playing Bjor Stone Kettle. He's an earth type dwarfman. He does dwarf things. Also, he's like from Minnesota. Who's next?
Vari.
And yeah, I'm Vari, and I'm playing Caellach Green, the Furmorian fire nature type, and it's gonna be interesting being friends with a mimic. On to Key.
Hi everybody, I'm Carcerus, also known as Key, and I'm playing Honey Half-Light, a Earth-Light Amber Carbuncle. Can't believe I forgot some of that. Anyway, off to mines.
Hello, I'm Viv. I will be playing Mains, the Floridian Cerberus, Sonic and Fire type. He's also, a main wolf, because one-leggy boy. Don't transform near him, he'll take your limbs. On to Razor.
Hello everybody, I am Razim, and I am playing as Razor, the Fire Psionic type Fire Elemental. And off to the Yoho Rum guy.
I see that pirate Yohaliquatl is sticking around for now, so good to know. But yes, hello, I'm Taldiris. I'll be playing Yohaliquatl, otherwise known as Yo-Yo, Yoko, Yoho, whatever anyone decides to put after the Yo part. It's like it's almost getting to like Benedict Cumberbatch meme level at this point with how many different names he's technically had in the first few sessions.
Some gigs don't die because they can't die. The immortal Yode.
I forgot to make fan art of Yokohol.
Yokoholic.
Anyway, he is a Shadow Wind type feathered serpent.
Fantastic. And with that, we're going to go ahead and hop right over to story time, and we are going to get that lovely recap going. Tal, I hand the book to you.
All right, Season 1, Episode 3, Bad Reception. Yo-Yo gets asked if he can fly up in order to locate the Honda facility, to which he agrees so long as people watch out for him in case Benjamin ends up attacking him, deciding to follow Honey's advice and use a tree for some extra cover. Razor runs off, declaring that he had an idea but didn't want to explain it to anyone before actually leaving, so the rest of the party shrugs and half writes him off as being dead, but hopes that whatever he's doing goes well for him. With the party agreeing that maybe someone should teach Razor how to communicate a plan first before just running off if he survives this. We're hoping that he does. Bjork confirms how this thing will probably kill Razor if it goes poorly, as Benjamin's claws are very capable of rending through sheer steel when it's angry, which it very likely is. Yo-Yo gets ephemerally renamed to Yokohol by the voices in the sky at this point. Yo-Yo ends up flying up the tree, doesn't see the facility at its current height, and then proceeds to try and go higher in order to get a visual, which he finally does manage. The other party members are trying to keep an eye on Yo-Yo, which gets very hard to do when after he flies up slightly higher and disappears from view entirely with a shimmer. Razor, running off ahead of us, starts searching the nearby car wrecks to act as a distraction. We're not too sure what he's going after yet, but hopefully it goes well. Yo-Yo manages to find the locations of both the radio tower and the Honda facility through what appears to be something similar to shimmering heat waves. But when he looks down, he only sees a bunch of foliage, far more dense than he expected, especially considering that he just flew up from what was ostensibly a blacktop road. Confusing. Confusing things keep happening every time he leaves the road. Caellach ends up shooting up a fire dart after losing sight of Yo-Yo, only to then watch it disappear once it gets far enough away from the road with a shimmer. Bjor and Caellach both attempt to recognize this particular phenomenon, with them figuring out that we are currently in a wildland. Wildlands are areas where nature has precedent and everything artificial or outside of nature are shunted to the side and displaced spatially, with it effectively acting like ley lines. Razor starts checking the gas tanks of the vehicles we run past, with him needing to go through quite a few to find some with any. Yo-Yo manages to descend onto the road again after some difficulty, further ahead of where he should be considering he doesn't see the larger party, but he does manage to spot Razor and Sparks just before they disappear from sight. After some mental deliberation, Yo-Yo eventually decides to just follow behind Razor and try and maybe keep him from getting killed by Benjamin. Unfortunately, Razor is a speedy doggo and walks faster than Yo-Yo can fly, meaning Yo-Yo needs to hurry to catch up at all whenever Razor stops to check a vehicle. The rest of the group decides to move on after not seeing Yo-Yo remains for a while, or not, when I say remains, Razor. I literally wrote down the wrong name. I think I was thinking about last time when Mains wandered off.
Oh yeah, with the fishing.
Yeah, with the fishing. Yep, other one. He did that earlier. This time it was Razor. And not wanting to risk running off into the wildlands themselves, considering the low chance they'd have at actually finding anyone in the wildlands, leaving behind a note stuck under the car's windshield wipers about how they were moving on, just in case Yo-Yo ended up behind them and was trying to catch up. The next vehicle that Razor finds is in rather rough shape, with there being dry bloodstains in it and a massive gap in the roof. It looks like the driver got grabbed and yanked up top through the upper part of the car. And checking it closer, the car does in fact have the gas that Razor is looking for, though it is a bit stale. It is very likely to go kablooey, so it'll work. Razor starts fiddling with a seatbelt inside of the car, trying to quietly get it out of the car for his plan using a multi-tool. He attempts to be quiet, but he is making some occasional noise, which has him a bit worried about Benjamin finding him before he's ready. Yo-Yo manages to catch up to Razor and sees him busy, managing to resist the urge to prank the Firedog instead of just using his phone to communicate. Razor explains to Yo-Yo that his plan was to shove a seatbelt into the gas tank, light it on fire, and then back away so he's not caught in the blast. Considering the loud noise of an explosion, it would be very likely to draw Benjamin in. Yo-Yo is a little bit dubious about this particular form of the plan, instead wanting to perhaps lure Benjamin in with some loud noises and then explode the car to maybe deal with the threat. Temporarily, he's fairly sure when Razor gets cold feet at the idea of actually killing it, as he is apparently very puppy, and thinks it would be far more effective use of the improvised car bomb than just exploding it blindly. Yo-Yo inspects the car further, trying to see if this car has a working radio system, only to find out that this particular Honda was equipped with a full aftermarket upgraded stereo system that was probably more expensive than the car itself. Somehow, this radio system is completely intact, with the only problem being that the battery is dead as a doornail. Yo-Yo flies back to meet up with the rest of the group. Caellach says, "Oh, hi, yo," only for Yo-Yo to smirk and type back, "Sorry, I still don't think I speak Japanese," to many people's groans. Caellach immediately panics at the idea of starting a wildfire through a car bomb once he hears the plan, especially considering that we're in the middle of the wildlands, and he begins attempting to dissuade them of the plan. Yo-Yo remains unconvinced for now. But Caellach does start hurrying in order to catch up before any potential explosions happen. Meanwhile, Razor successfully gets out the items he wanted for the car bomb and begins setting it all up, instead getting interrupted in the middle of it by the rest of the party showing up, and quickly has to avoid banging his head against the car in surprise, which he fails to do so with a bit of a startle. Honey attempts to convince the car bomb crew to not go through with this, seeing how worried Caellach is about it, and asks Yo-Yo if he managed to see the radio tower, to which Yo-Yo confirms being able to see it and that it's not anywhere near to the facility we're going. And it would also very likely be a ordeal and a half to go there right now, so probably not the best idea without some better planning. Caellach gets a bit confused why Razor wanted to lure it towards the area we were going to instead of away from us, only to learn that Razor was unaware of the forest making you become lost at the time, and that his opinion is, quote, "I am literally made of fire. I do not care what trees think." Caellach is conflicted, considering he is the physical embodiment of a tree being on fire by his very nature. The party decides to compromise after some further discussion about the opinions of druids on the matter, coming up with additional slurs for druids out of character, and why it would even be a problem to cause a fire with other related topics. Honey was the driving force for this persuasion, managing to persuade both Yo-Yo and Razor into not triggering the car bomb right away and instead keeping it for an emergency option. Everyone else is still blissfully unaware that Caellach would be immediately hardcore blamed for any fires we cause as a party. Razor and Yo-Yo will likely attempt to convince others that Caellach is not at fault for the many fires we are likely to cause, and it is also very likely to have it spectacularly backfire. Poor Caellach.
Was not his fault.
We set up a critically successful car bomb by charging the battery and managing to locate a remote start key inside. A normal car key, not an adorable key, like the one we have right here.
Oh, well placed.
We do not consider the option that... or we do. We do consider the option that if we do not have to initiate the car bomb, we could scavenge the nice part of this car's radio system for our own personal use. Or maybe to get some of the circuit boards and PCBs that the guy wanted. We managed to reach the Honda warehouse without further incident after this. The facility is a bit run down, but there are plenty of vehicles on display, and what appears to be an employee entrance and truck bay doors. None of the doors are open that we can see. We decide to look at the employee entrance more due to the bay doors being far louder in all likelihood, but we do have a discussion over if we want to case the facility first. At this point, a discussion over the negotiability of the size of the warehouse breaks out for a little while, before we all agree that yes, the warehouse is indeed large. And with consideration to not spending all day here and having to walk back in the dark, we head towards the employee entrance to find graffiti that says, "I broke it," with a smiley face pointed towards the handle. Inspecting it more, we could tell that, yep, it's definitely broken and it was being held together by duct tape, so we managed to open up the door without any sort of issues. The inside of the facility is pitch black, and we use various abilities and flashlights in order to properly see, outside of Yo-Yo, who instead just stealths in the darkness and keeps an eye on the party while shadowing them. We look for the office, attempting to find paperwork that might lead us in the right direction instead of aimlessly exploring the warehouse dimension. Instead, we end up finding a computer and a lack of paperwork. Sparks is asked to help with the fact that the computer is completely out of power, but he is not able to maintain power consistently enough to properly power the PC. Instead, turning on for a second or two before flickering back off. Honey asks Mains how big a catalytic converter is, and Main answers with the knowledge of a Floridian, but Honey is unable to estimate the exact size of the storage area that the catalytic converters might be in. What he does manage to put together is that the catalytic converters are more likely to be out on a middle shelf than anything else. We start sweeping the aisles to try and find a directory, hoping that the warehouse had any semblance of organization that we're able to find, but get interrupted once we do by a voice in the distance singing in an unstable manner that Mains and Razor managed to hear over by the oil barrels. Razor's hero complex acts up with him deciding to go to the oil barrels in order to help the guy who currently obviously doesn't know that the bat doesn't like noise and is currently in danger, with Bjorn and Honey following closely and everyone else doing so a bit more distantly. Once our lights hit the oil barrels, the singing immediately stops. with Bjorn managing to identify that we have just found a mimic inside of the Honda facility, one that was pretending to be one of the very flammable and explosive barrels. It keeps talking about random things until Maines questions its intelligence, and then it starts trying to pick a fight with Maines, talking about how they went to high school. And they graduated even. We get into a very confusing discussion with a very clearly mentally unstable mimic that used to be a human before Tamayo named Georgie, but title card had turned them into a mimic. He laments his lack of fingers and crushing loneliness, with us then bringing up hand-having object suggestions like mannequins and statues. He jumps on that suggestion immediately, and shenanigans ensue, including him trying various ways to proposition us potentially. It can get bigger if we want, he swears. He acts as a party hammerspace if we befriend him, apparently. And Georgie's name might be Filbert, he isn't sure. We get visited on stream by Femboy Topper. I did say that was going in the recap.
So I'm just noticing. This is the third campaign I've had in a row with you guys, and this is the third campaign in a row I've had with you guys where we've had a neurotic companion NPC.
Yeah.
Hey, look, this is the first time I'm joining with this group.
Well, okay, so I don't know if we're gonna keep
Technically, last campaign we had 2 of them, if you count Arson.
You guys chose to keep Arson.
Wait, hold on. Do we count paint?
No,
he's not an
clearly the
NPC.
neurotic one is lost.
Again, not an NPC.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
sure.
referring to Dextrol.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I was referring to Dextrol and Dat and also Arson.
Yeah.
And now Mimic Friend. What is Mimic Friend's name?
Mimic Friend's name is Georgie or Filbert. He isn't quite sure.
It's been probably somewhere between 8 to 10 years since he's had interaction, probably.
With literally anyone.
It's
That
okay,
hasn't tried to
George
kill
Bird.
him. George Bird.
Maines raises up honey in order to try and get at the catalytic converters, which were indeed on a middle shelf, proving honey's intuition correct, but the Floridian instincts kick in as the catalytic converters start falling, and we manage to save it. According to Georgie Filbert Mimicus, we'll be safe from the bat so long as we stick to the warehouse and the parking lot. Hopefully that safety rule doesn't get broken the moment we let our guards down.
It will.
Besides that, the Mimic and Caellach are currently outside, where Caellach is attempting to befriend him and calm him down a bit, because he is in the middle of potentially having a panic attack at the idea of being left behind after getting basic human interaction again.
Mhm.
Also, yes, I wrote down in the notes when I was being a bit extra Georgie Filbert Mimicus.
Spectacular.
It's in my notes. Hero saying hashtag canon in chat.
You've named him. Now you got to keep him.
Hey, I didn't spend the XP. That's someone else. Well, I got multiple people ahead of me that were lining up to spend that XP.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. So there you go, story time complete.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Yep, so we got Caellach outside trying to calm the Mimic Friend, whom I don't remember which form I left them in. I think there's still a Mimic, or
There's still a statue.
yeah. And we got inside where you guys are gathering resources. If you guys wish to roll appraisals on the inside, or appraisals, if I can English correctly, you guys may determine which things to keep and which not. Now, bear in mind that these things are a little bit heavy, so you will be in limited spots. I believe there was a mechanic roll made to rip out certain pieces, correct?
I don't remember there being a mechanic roll. I don't think we got to that before George Burt Mimicus began pouring out their life story to Caellach.
And vice versa.
Poor gent. But yeah, if any of the people with craft or mechanical skills wish to go ahead and roll that after the appraise, we can get those things rolled. So let's start with the appraise checks to determine which ones are still good to grab.
I have one in appraisal and one in teamwork in case someone wants an assist. I can also lead it, but I'm gonna start with like 4 dice here. So
Same.
Well, considering it's vehicle stuff, I assume that my specialties apply.
Yes.
Oh, this is what, a craft?
It'd be
first it's appraisal, and then after
Appraisal.
that it's going to be a craft thing.
I can only
I have
offer
one
a
in
teamwork or an
teamwork and-
appraisal.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I have one in teamwork and one appraisal and craft.
Oh, cool.
So it sounds like Razor at the very least is going to be leading this one. If somebody wants to do a secondary, it sounds like there's at least assistance for the secondary.
So BR primary assist, and then whoever else with teamwork secondary.
Yeah, how does assisting work?
However many, you either offer a teamwork, which is your dots in teamwork, or you offer up your dots in the related skill. So in this case, it'd be appraise. So however many dots in appraise you can offer up.
Okay, both of those have one.
Yep, so it'd be one either way.
So I don't roll, I just give them a dice.
Yep.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 6 dice base,
Yep, and it sounds like
So
plus
plus
2
two.
total.
plus 2. Alright.
Yep.
And I'll be using innovative with this. Just win?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just one.
not bad.
Yep, just waiting for the lock-in. Fantastic. All right, so you're not having trouble now that you guys know where the catalytic converters specifically are, choosing the ones that are obviously from bigger trucks that need more platinum inside of their, apparatus to clean the air. After you guys get them down, if you guys wish to disassemble them to try and take the bare materials, which is the mesh that is in the inside, you may roll to do so. It will grant you 50% more of this, and I can give you a total of how much you guys probably grab afterwards. Or you can just take the whole things if you want the steel as well.
Well, the guy did just tell us that he wanted the stuff inside, right? He didn't care about
Yep,
the
he's-
steel and all that.
Yeah, he wanted the precious metals.
Yeah.
Yep, good for enchanting, surprisingly.
Yep.
Well, then I say let's take them apart. I can also lead that, and I assume my specialties will also apply there.
Yep. Do you have specialty tools, out of curiosity?
No.
Good to know. All right. Not going to be an easy thing. I will increase difficulty by 1 because you're ripping apart parts. Go ahead, honey.
I was gonna say, does Maine able to assist?
This is a.
This one's craft.
I have 2 dots.
Okay.
Yep, so it sounds like Razor will be getting a grand total of 3 additional dice. Increased difficulty due to not having tools for ripping apart components, unfortunately.
Can we look around the warehouse first to see if maybe they've got them? I mean, it would make sense for... Even though this is more for storage, it would make sense that they would have tools for the mechanical side of stuff here.
They may have it. You may attempt to roll an investigation or what have you to look around and see if you can find the tools, if you guys wish.
Generous bestowal.
Oh, key.
Yeah, I can. Unless I'm leading and somebody wants to help me, I can provide 3 dots investigation worth because my specialty.
Thank you for that
You should
tip,
probably
Key. And since I've got the goal up from yesterday still, I guess that's tier 2 of and this gun completed.
Well,
I mean, I was going to continue that goal next week anyway, so, you know, I'm fine with this being continued here. But yeah, Honey should probably lead that then. I've got nothing in
Anybody?
investigation, but I can give 1 teamwork. And, I mean, I've got specialties for repairing and such, so I think those might apply for trying to find tools for them.
not in this case.
Does anybody have any investigation or teamwork they want to give me?
I can toss you 1.
I can
I
give you
can
1
toss one.
teamwork.
So you're getting 2 additional dice to your roll.
Were you saying a thing, Taya?
I said
you can
I-
also do 1. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I take it this is going to be mind.
If you wish.
I'll use body. It's the same because I don't think soul works here. So body, persistent investigation. 2. Get in the box. No, true combo.
I will soul the 1.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
It would be 5, actually.
Oh, you're right. It is 5. Silly me, I forgot that 10 counts as 2.
Yep. So Honey goes off to try and search for tools. While they're being persistent about it, after a while, you do find some tools, but you're finding very generic tools here, not the kind that are designed to split metal and stuff, just the very generic common kind, probably found in the places where these repairs were actually made. The hyper-specific tools for parting metal and stuff are not currently available, unfortunately.
Well, I found mostly some wrenches and pliers. Will that help? Oh, and 1 screwdriver.
Well, it's definitely better than just trying to do it with my claws or something.
Yep. You have a choice of using those tools that are available and losing the negative, but the casing and everything will be destroyed and it will take some effort and time. Or you can still take the negative and have usable shells and stuff left over. It's kind of one of those, do you take your time and kind of split it apart slowly, or do you just say, screw it, I need what's inside and rip it the heck apart by any means necessary?
I say we just rip it apart. I don't think we're planning to take the steel with us anyways.
All right. Then you may use those tools and negate the increased difficulty.
Very nice.
Just to make sure that
so-
is what the guy wanted, right? Just the
Yes.
insides.
Yep, he wants precious metals. That's why he's after circuit boards and the catalytic converters, because the precious metals are good for doing rune work and enchanting.
Hey, so important question here.
Mm-hmm.
Does I know it's not in craft, but would Mainz's Floridian native proc here because catalytic converter breaking for precious metals?
I believe we have already established that the fact that we are stealing catalytic converters does count as a Florida man thing.
The act of stealing, but not ripping it open. Florida men don't do that work, they just sell them.
Yeah, they just cut it out.
That's why I was asking.
Yep, so not in this case. Nice try, though.
I gotta ask. Wasn't even on my behalf.
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll get a specialty to fix that.
The redneck special isn't on the menu currently, sorry.
Not yet.
But go ahead and roll.
Alright.
Okay, but what if he did those drugs that we found?
Absolutely fucking not.
No.
That would make it more Florida man, though.
But yeah, no. We need to acquire an Alabama smoky wrench, and then we can make it work. A cutting torch.
Yes, I know what it is.
I mean, several of us are kind of that already.
Yeah.
But either way, Babush. Well, definitely want to spend some resources on this because we want to get as much as we can.
There's 2 body worth of.
There is.
Yep, and I know Mains is helping. Who else is technically helping right now? Who's the second person you accepted help from that is not Honey? Yo-Yo or Bjor?
We'll go with Bjor.
Yep, so you guys can also spend your resources on this if you wish.
Dwarves and, precious metals have a, well-known relationship,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So which resource can I spend on?
Boost dice.
You can spend any of your resources on this.
Okay, let
Or-
me rephrase that. How do these resources work again?
So you got... Go ahead.
Now you go ahead.
One of them reduces the number required for a success, which
Yep.
would increase by
Okay.
1, I think, right?
Yep, that's the vigor. You got the willpower, which is the reroll, and then you got the other 3, which is mind, which is forcing the ST to reroll something. The body, which rerolls 3 dice that have no use whatsoever, and soul, which gets rid of 1s. And that's
So
make
in this
your regular
current-
action.
In this current situation, the applicable one would be a body boost.
Yep.
Okay, but so what would you guys recommend spending? Because one of them would make that 6 a success, wouldn't it?
That would be
he-
vigor, but that would also cost you an exhaustion.
Yeah, those refresh on rests, not on session.
Yeah,
These are the ones that refresh on session.
And
So-
there are 3 2s. You could get body those first and see how it goes.
And that would just be using a boost dice.
Right.
Okay, yeah, let's get rid of those 2s then.
Alrighty. So yeah, we'll start with the one body. Ew. I'm gonna put in a body.
Ugh.
Close your eyes.
Mains, you mind doing a soul?
Sure.
None of the other of us can do it.
Have a soul.
Well, this has
Hey,
at
it's
least
better.
gotten us 3 6s now. So vigor would be very useful.
Yeah, sure, I'll burn an exhaustion on.
Alright, so that puts it at That puts it at 8. Debating if I want to go for the 9 as well. It's a lot of resources being burned, but...
This is also for a quest, so, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
you know what?
big platinum.
It's a quest. Razor's Hero Complex. He's burning the vigor for the 9.
All right, roll away.
We'll do this. Well, at least got us one more.
If you want to lock it in.
YOLO, one more boost.
Lol.
Okay, that got us a 10.
All right. You guys go through catalytic converters and you take the needle nose pliers and you use it to go ahead and pry open the steel because let's face it, car manufacturers, even the ones from overseas, like to cut costs a little bit. And all this really needs to be is a metal case around some fancy stuffs. I will take limits later, phone. We'll deal with that later. So you end up peeling the sheet metal out from around there and finding the filters on the inside and pulling them out. And by the time you are done and it's getting to that point in the day where it's about 3 p.m. and you should really probably get going, you amass around 50 pounds of this mesh that you know contains platinum. And we are going to swing out to Caellach outside, who has
Hi.
been hanging out with the mimic, who has been lamenting how terrible it's been being stuck in this warehouse by himself with the only people that ever come to visit screaming in terror and running away or attacking him since he changed, which apparently is something that he complains has been happening since day one, since everybody changed, and he thought that was meant that he wouldn't get attacked, but man, it was a bloodbath.
Oh. Yeah, Caellach will, uh, kind of recount his life story. I can go into some of that if we like. But then when he gets around to the part of the day of tomorrow, he will begin recounting his story of his childhood home being burned down because of him on that day.
Oof,
At
that's rough, buddy.
yeah, and
Look,
yeah,
I need to bring this up because the phrase is associated with one particular moment and one particular thing.
Hmm?
I can't blame him because what the fuck do you say to that?
yeah,
That's why I said it. That meme.
yep. But anyways.
I'm just saying, in that moment, Zuko did nothing wrong.
But anyways, yeah. So Caellach though will then go on to explain that yeah, it's uh suddenly having powers and not understanding how to control them, and having, because he was kind of a nerd of a child, to say the least. Though he wasn't exactly a child at the time because 19, he was in high school. And yeah, his significant quantity of books in his room were really good kindling. But anyways, Yeah, so then Caellach will of course go on about uh be like the dichotomy between being a conceptual embodiment and not wanting that to define him as a person. And
Understandable.
and will thus try to relate to Mimic Friend and commiserate, kind of.
Understood. Um, just so you know, if you decide to take him along as a companion, he will be taking the hammer space and the shape shifting primeval features. He has to take them.
Okay,
So those will be his major sinks until afterwards, which does kind of mean that he's kind of non-combative, but
that's fine.
once he has what is it? I need to pull up that one particular trait. I know I have it listed somewhere. Where is it? What happens when you have too many tabs? If he has the primeval shapeshifting, sustained change and adaptive form are going to be the required, and the more useful he will be due to hammer space because he has the hammer space.
Mhm.
Just gonna assume that that's also how he ends up getting it, is when he's eventually allowed to pick up friendly recognition.
Yep.
Oh,
I will
If you
also
don't
just
take that,
point out, if I remember correctly from when I did my attempts at BG3 honor mode run, even if it can't really fight, it can be a distraction.
well,
yep.
though the worst thing to have happen is a non-combatant companion ending up getting injured or dead. That is
Yeah,
the
that is true.
worst thing.
I, I,
Um,
ju- I'm just saying, I made ample
yeah,
use of
I,
summon elementals and animate dead.
exactly. Yeah, but we can mostly gloss over the backstory stuff for now, if you'd like.
Yep.
Just so it doesn't um eat into other things going on. But yeah, Caellach will just sit there for until the rest of the group comes out and gets him. He will just continue to talk with Mimic Friend.
That is understandable because when the party does come out, the first words out of his mouth is, "Oh no, I'm going to be alone again."
Huh? No,
What?
you're coming with us.
Why would that be? The alone thing, because you are coming with us.
But I'm a statue. You can't drag me.
You can emulate of your own accord, George Bert.
Secret gem roll in the background. We're not gonna do it in there. We're gonna do it in here. What do you want him to try and change into, though? Is the question.
Actually, hey, um, George, I have a reasonable idea. Can you be something with wheels?
Uh,
Like a cart.
that sounds complicated. If I do complicated things, sometimes my brain goes bye-bye.
Oh. Well, no,
He is not.
don't do that.
He's not going to become Optimus Prime.
Dang.
No
No shot
George.
to Miss
No
Prime card.
George Burt Tranquil out.
Darn.
uh,
No shop to Miss Prime card.
damn.
Best he's probably going to do, considering how often he tries to bite things, is be Grimlock.
Taya, why you do this to me? What? I need 25 more XP stat.
Well, I have good news for you. We didn't get XP for last session yet.
No, you haven't.
So you likely need a little bit less than that, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
But you guys do have to choose a form with him, and out of character, he will be stuck in this form until he's got the things.
Actually, can you be something small?
Define small.
Something that I could put in my backpack.
No. I can be something that is one of those big backpacky thingies. You know, the big backpacky thingies that the people that do the mountaineering things that I used to see in the magazines.
Yeah, but then we have to touch it.
Yeah, like I mean, you're probably going to try to chew on me, but I mean, I'm willing to, like.
I only chew on people that taste good, and you don't look like you'd taste good. I will discern this later.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'd be fine with it.
Is that the party's choice? He very clearly doesn't know what he means by those big backpack things, by the way, because he just ends up turning into a very large over-the-shoulder sack.
Oh, like those gym bags that you see people have.
Those big rucksacks.
Ah. Military
tried.
style rucksack.
He rolled his dice and he got 1 on his attempt to transform.
Oh, poor
Not
guy.
a failure.
Poor
Not
guy.
a success.
Poor guy.
So for the time being, he is an over-the-shoulder rucksack. You know those big ones that people throw all their camping supplies in when they're leaving? Yeah, one of those. Caellach, what do you taste like, by the way?
Charcoal probably. Because or rather, not so much. Well, probably kind of a woody flavor, but also a little bit of carbon. So, yeah, burning tree kind of flavor.
Mahogany.
So you
Yes.
get licked exactly once and you hear no.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that he probably just took damage because burning edges.
It's fine. He will immediately start singing the backpack song from
Oh,
Dora the Explorer.
Yep. Because that song lives in everybody's skull forever.
I'm so like, if
I have to disagree with you because it is supplanted by the Maps song.
But he's not a map.
I know, but I'm just saying it doesn't live in my head because the map won that war.
True.
Oh, yeah.
The map song is better. Also,
I will agree that the map song also won that war for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you all discuss really quickly.
Quick poll. Can anyone here in any of our chats ever hear or say the phrase, "Let's get down to business," without continuing it?
No.
To defeat the
What?
Huns.
Why must you do this? Now the song is in my head.
You're welcome.
At the mention of like tasting people and only chewing on them if they're delicious, Honey looks at Mains and then is going to lean over just as nonchalantly as can be, and they're going to lick Main's arm. Completely unprompted otherwise.
All three heads turn to stare at Honey incredulously.
I think you'd be safe.
I'm not sure how to take that.
I'm thinking your flavor's too smoky for him.
Okay.
Look, I had to test. I know I can't wear them.
Mm,
Half
wait,
the
do you
time, things
actually
to try
taste
to
like
eat.
honey?
Sorry.
Do you actually taste like honey?
Looks at own arm, licks own arm. I don't think so.
Hmm.
But considering the amount of times things have tried to eat me, maybe I taste good?
Mm,
Only one way to find out. Mains is gonna pick Honey up and lick his face.
Oh, at least I had the politeness to just lick your arm.
Well, you shouldn't have let me roll a 1 then.
doggo's doing doggo things.
Yep. You started this war.
Wipes off face.
Yeah, I can see why things want to eat you.
Goodness.
Now, Dan, not to go inviting any trouble, but unless you're a worm, don't think it would be a good idea.
Huh?
I'm a dwarf. What do you expect I taste like? I taste like dirt.
Oh. Hmm.
Your mimic friend is still singing the backpack song.
Oh.
Gleefully.
Yeah, so important note, friend. Once we leave here, you're probably gonna want to be quiet for a little bit, if that, like, if you can.
Oh, that's going to be a hard one. Do you got tape?
Well, let me check.
I never actually decided on what my equipment, my stuff that I would have with me would be, but can duct tape be one of them? Because duct tape would totally be one of them.
Yes. I'm pretty sure Mains has duct tape too.
Correct.
Where do I actually
It-
write down what stuff?
It's part of car repair kit.
There is a tab on the character sheet for
Oh,
items.
items and notes.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm not opposed to this, but are we sure they can't just change where their mouth is?
Do you think after all this time of being alone, I have any capability of being silent for more than 10 seconds?
I sympathize. I'm just wondering if the solution's going to work as well as we hope.
I don't know.
Best I can do is some rope. Or no, that wouldn't work.
Well, let's try the tape and hope.
Yeah, sorry, friend. This is going to be awkward, but
Duct tape
necessary.
cocoon time.
At least the opening of the backpack. We'll see if that works and then go from there.
Do you guys want to roll a craft check for me?
I figure be our primary since it's your duct tape. I will. I can't help.
Honey can assist with 2 craft dice.
If you have 2 craft dice, wouldn't you be the better primary?
Uh,
Yeah, I guess.
I also have 2 craft dice.
Oh shit. Okay.
all right. And Mains also has duct tape. So, be your teamwork, honey, craft assist, Mains main craft.
Sounds good.
For a +3 to whoever is the primary. Who has the better dice pool?
Mains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Alright,
it's
then.
car related, then it would be Razor, but no.
Okay. What is my dice?
Just car or any vehicle?
Probably vehicle.
All right, and I'm getting how many? 3?
Mm-hmm.
Can I engineer a situation in which Razor has to work on a scooter?
Yeah, maybe. Like if we find a scooter.
I see. We are continuing with last night's dice pools.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna soul one of those ones.
Oh. Why +2?
Because there's a second one.
Because getting rid of the 1 makes my successes go up.
Yeah, but that would just be you mean okay. What I usually do is I do the just the +1 of the thing. I see you're totaling it. Okay.
Yes. Because I don't feel like doing additional math.
Okay. Makes sense.
3 should be fine, right?
Let's hope.
Let me use my boost die.
Oh, for the other one.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Up to a 4. So that's all I'm willing to put into this.
All right, locking it in.
Yep. 4.
Innovative. Cool.
All right. And I assume you guys are going to go ahead and start moseying along while your lovely friend here continues the backpack song, except muted now.
Aw.
Before we leave the premises, Honey is
Mhm.
going to call for a phone check.
Bane's just going to check his phone and make sure it is on silent.
Same.
Razor will check as
That
well.
BR will as well, even though he never turned it off silent.
I'm sure none of
Yokohama-
us did, but Honey doesn't know if shenanigans could have changed that.
Yoko. I keep on trying to say Yokoholic when I'm trying to say Yohakol. I'm not gonna get it.
You're
today.
trying. That's
I can
Yolik
say it. The
one.
worst part is I've said it, and it's just like
Yo.
when I go to actually say it, I can. Yo-Yo as well. By the way, Yo-Yo, you see that there's a reply video now to your lovely YouTuber.
he's
Or,
missed 2.
YouTuber. No, it's a
no.
reply video. Somebody
Okay, it's just a
replied
reply.
to
Okay.
him,
Okay.
which
Oh,
means
man,
that he's going to reply soon.
That brings me back. Fucking response videos, man.
Yeah.
Lord.
MagiTube actually has response videos, and somebody actually did a response video to our lovely individual, which means that he's going to make a response video soon.
And ad infinitum.
content revolution.
And you're probably going to miss the next one, because you know how fast he tends to respond.
This is turning critical. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Honey sees the same notification, files that away for later.
You guys may continue on the way back. Really quickly. Anything special y'all are doing on the way back?
Once we get to where the car bomb is, if we don't need the car bomb, Caellach would like to disable the car bomb.
Roll a craft check.
All right, would my combustion devices specialty help?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is not a negative.
You think you have disabled it. Oh.
Ah.
Yep. Honey's gone back to typing out text, asking if Mains and Razor could help Caellach with the car.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, add those dice.
Razor, you have what, a 2 in craft?
I have 1 right now.
Do you have a teamwork?
Yes, 1 teamwork.
Okay, I'll add 2 craft. You can add.
But I do have specialties for vehicles, so.
Yeah, but this is disabling a bomb now.
Fair.
So the specialties no longer apply.
Okay.
So 3 additional dice.
Cool.
Excellent.
So
Locking it in, type it out.
and this is going to be innovative. As Caellach pulls the battery and removes combustibles from the fuel tank.
Yep, you believe you have it disabled.
Cool.
Your friend has switched songs from I'm a Backpack to You Are Family.
Oh.
You think you have realized his major mode of entertaining himself for the last several years of his life.
Oh. And I gather I can tell what he's singing by the fact that he's wiggling, huh?
When Caellach moves away from the car, Honey gives them a big thumbs up and a smile.
And Caellach will kind of do wiping the sweat off of his brow. Okay, crisis averted.
It's unfortunate she remembered, because I was going to have you remember in the middle of the night after a nightmare, but no, I can't do that to you. That there's just a car bomb out there somewhere. Ruining my fun by remembering things, my goodness.
It helps that I talked about
So-
it during the recap too.
So, quick question on this car.
Mm-hmm.
Is the stereo system in there better than what Razor's currently got in his stuff?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. I think he'd like to spend some time removing it.
It is getting closer to dark. If you do this, you will be traveling the rest of the way at night here in the woods. And there is a chance that you could make some noise while doing it, because removing those things is actually a giant pain in the arse.
I think that I should make a check potentially about being in the wildlands at night.
Feel free.
Okay.
Fred?
Curious, but does Razor inform anyone he's going to try and take the radio?
He will write out a message, yes, showing to the others that he'd like to take the radio.
1, 2, 3.
Honey looks at that, looks at the sky, types as quickly as they can. Are we sure we want to be out here at night?
Yeah, this is going to be let's see. Lore, right? But
Yep.
can I benefit from my older than maps in this situation?
You may.
Are you
Awesome.
trying to roll a lore?
Yes, he's trying to roll a lore.
Would you like snake assist for 2 lore assist?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a loreman as well.
Hell yes.
Oh, so I can give teamwork if you want to give 2 lore.
Okay.
Yeah,
So 3.
but-
Whether or not it's really bad to be out here at dark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's fine.
Oh, it's completely and utterly safe to be out here at dark. Nothing's going to happen in the wildlands at night. It's not like predators come out or anything. I mean, nor is there a giant bat creature around that probably hunts at night. Nah.
Yeah,
Hell, you can probably stream at night completely safely.
well, okay, so the funny thing about this is Caellach feels really comfortable here. So I'm gonna accept this into my heart.
All right.
Well,
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Frosty Bite, I forget, are we accepting influences on this era?
Yeah, you can send them to me and I'll look at them.
Oh, okay.
But this is instinct.
I don't promise I will keep it, but
Yeah, just let me know if you decide to deny. But yeah, I mean, I guess if that's the information that we're getting from Caellach and others, Razor's just gonna look at Honey and shrug.
I mean, once Caellach puts out the info, like it's probably totally safe. Or like he feels pretty safe here. Honey's gonna be like, well, okay, if Caellach says it's safe, it should be fine.
Mhm.
After all, Honey implicitly trusts Caellach.
I'm so sorry.
By the way, I like how the 2 people they're taking advice from on this, well, 2 out of the 3, is the person who would naturally feel welcomed in the wildlands and the literal shadow snake that can see in the dark.
and the dwarf who probably looks around and goes, I can beat anything here.
No, the dwarf was a mild conspiracy theorist.
Ah. Well, have fun with that.
This is your knowledge core, everyone.
Yep. All right. So
Prima.
yeah, you may absolutely go ahead and roll your craft check as you wish. I'm going to be right back really quickly. I need to take my meds.
Anyone up for helping?
Caellach is garbage at helping with these, so sorry.
What am I-
I can
What
toss
are we
a
helping
skill-
with?
Uh,
Craft? What skill? Craft?
yeah.
Yeah, I can toss teamwork assist, but my craft is only 1, which is going to be lower than other people's.
2 craft.
I feel like me, since this is car related, Mean should be the one helping with the craft instead of Honey. What the heck?
Nope. That's better.
Yeah, that's definitely better.
That's much better.
Just win.
Just win.
Didn't even think about it. Was just like, nope.
It's like,
Yeah, you see, that's why you got the good result. You didn't think about it.
Just roll better, forehead.
well, they're working and popping out this radio like it's just got little plastic hinges they can compress. Honey's gonna sidle over to Bior and type out a message saying they'd have something they'd like to ask him when it's easier to talk, if that's okay.
Wait, repeat that?
While Main's Razor and Yo-Yo are busy in the car, Honey moves over to Bior and types out a message asking if he can ask a question later when it's easier to talk. You know, like when we're not in the middle of wilderness where a dangerous sound threatened creature is.
I don't know why, but my brain just can't comprehend who you were asking that of.
Bior.
Bior.
Oh, okay.
Dwarf
What?
friend.
Sorry.
Well, apparently I'm not the only
Everything
one, so.
Oh, Honey is going over to Bior and telling them they have a question they would like to ask him when it's possible to talk and not have to do this through phone nonsense.
Okay. I've got no objections.
Oh, so thumbs up probably from Bior.
Yeah.
Okay. Honey types a second message saying that you were trying to be polite and respectful of Bior's time.
I'm so happy that we're loot gremlining this hard, by the way.
All right, let's see what the. Oh, gee, mini crickets. All right, well. So the power of Florida Man that probably has stolen more than one radio, or that's just a Florida Man power, and Razor going in there. We'll go ahead and get the story out by sunset, surprisingly quietly. When you pull it out, it's definitely a higher end aftermarket one. It's the kind with the CD drive and the built-in MP3 player and all those fancy Bluetooth connections and stuff from yesteryear. Congratulations, Razor. You have a very nice stereo system. And when you're pulling it out, there's a brand new package stuffed in there like somebody accidentally left it behind.
And what is the package?
They seem to be some sort of noise-canceling earmuffs, one use. Promising to be auto-fit to any ear type.
he will pocket that. He has ideas.
Yeah, they were just kind of left in there. Weird.
Oh, just like
whatever.
in the dash cavity or
Yep.
something.
Somebody probably accidentally left those there, and we're looking for them after the car left the shop.
Oh.
Well, I guess now if the creature shows up, we have something we can try and put on it, and maybe
Oh,
it'll calm
Christ.
down. You know, if
Oh,
we can
we
manage
just-
it before it rips our faces off, you know.
Screeching horror. We put on the noise canceling earmuffs and it turns into the little puppy thing from the doodle.
Oh no. Yeah, 3 of us laying bleeding out. Just, yeah.
Confused puppy bat noises. So, I'm assuming you all walk on. It is sunset now.
Uh-huh.
And the vibe in the area around you begins to change drastically as the sun begins to set. As dark hits the forest and it becomes almost awkwardly dark without unnatural lights around, causing those of you with abilities and or flashlights to have to turn them on, except for our yo-yo friend, who can see in the dark. It gets a wee bit chilly out here. And Caellach, somewhere in your bones, you have the realization that wildlands at night are an entirely different place. Not necessarily hostile, just harder to predict.
Alec just smiles. And, we'll, kind of just, strike up a spark on one finger, to, kind of just have a little ember glowing, as they travel along.
Yep. And of course, with the unnaturally silent area, it's a bit creepy. Who wants to roll Doom dice?
Is it okay if I do it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is your fault.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
this is the first roll of 2 to get out successfully.
Okay.
I take it that's 2d10s.
Percentiles.
Does 1d100 work?
It should.
Yeah, let's see what this does. Yeah, it does work. Okay, there we go.
I'm assuming you're all sticking to the road and not deviating.
Correct.
No.
E.
The first jaunt of it is very quiet and nothing happens. Who wants to roll the second set?
I will.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, no fun for me for being out in the wildlands tonight yet. Gotcha. Thank you.
Heh.
The only thing that really seems to happen is the trees seem entirely way too close together until you get close and widen out, but that may be a trick of the light. It's really hard to tell. But when you guys get to the edge, you see the town ahead of you, just as you did the night before. The only lights out there seem to be a truck that seems to be parked in a field across the way, right across from where that lovely main street seems to end. As you guys are leaving, the truck seems to decide that now is the time to leave as well. Drive back into town.
Sus.
Can we see who is driving it?
Unfortunately, in the dark, you cannot. You just see the headlights and you hear the as the truck pulls out and does not take the main road to wherever it's going.
Hi.
What kind of vehicle? What color?
It is a truck, and you think was like a white or cream at one point in time, but it's got some rust.
Okay.
Yo-yo. Taldarius. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Also, what was it you were gonna say, Key?
I rescinded my statement before I said it because I realized that we were not privy to it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was gonna poke Tal. But,
Ah.
seems
Yeah.
we are currently 1 Tal down.
Oh no.
Probably family things.
We could take a momentary intermission, I suppose.
Might as well. People can get up and go and get a drink or something.
Standing is good.
Standing selfie. Okay, Chad, everybody stand and stretch. Take care of yourselves. Might as well do the same. I know I just ran off to get my meds, but why not? Hopefully Tal comes back shortly.
Awful weird that truck's been around at night. Mothman truck.
All right, I shall be right back.
Merle.
Good night, Merle.
Night, Merle. Pat, pat, pat.
Oh, welcome back, Tal. I think. I heard a Tal, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I said bye to Merle. I was just dealing with family.
Okay.
Yeah, we took a small break because we were trying to, get you, but...
Hilarious timing though.
Yeah, it was absolutely Murphy's Law. You came back as soon as we took a break. As is customary.
While we're on break. Might as well ask, hey, Darius, do you remember the description of the vehicle from last time?
Which particular vehicle?
The one you saw leaving the woods.
No, but that's because he never got a good description on it. Because it was. Yeah.
I don't remember if I gave it to you or not.
You did not.
Good. I didn't mean to, but I sometimes do things I forget that I did. So it's best to ask now. Because I believe you only saw the headlights.
That is indeed correct.
But we'll wait for everybody to get back. Did you hear what I just said or no? Before family.
If you're talking about before I got back, no, because I was talking with family, so I had to take off my headset for a second.
TLDR, you guys made it out of the woods without consequence because apparently the Doom Dice decided not to be doomful today. There was a truck sitting outside that drove off across the way once you guys exited the forest.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
see? Caellach said it was fine. It's fine.
you're very lucky it was fine.
Yeah, we've got more reason to trust Caellach now.
Yes. Yes.
Please continue to trust the one that is one with nature and will be perfectly found out in the middle of the woods by himself at night while the rest of you probably aren't as much in the okay lands.
Well, okay, so I wouldn't say one with nature as much as attuned with nature. Nature doesn't exactly like him, though. Because, yeah, the whole, the
Things
warp.
are more likely to give you space. How about that? Is that better
Yeah,
worded?
that is absolutely more accurate. Yeah. The whole, oh, it's fine. I would totally just be okay walking through here all by myself. Oh shit, there's people with me.
Just walking through the woods late at night, whistling to yourself. There's nothing insane or creepy about that whatsoever.
Yeah. Night
I
walks are fun. I love just doing that.
can't say anything. I've done nature walks at night. I love them, but doing it by yourself is very dangerous, people. Probably don't listen to me.
Yeah. But yeah,
Gotta-
you just chill out in the woods, like where it's like just starting to get dark for like 30-40 minutes, let your eyes adjust, and then you just do the walk.
I do highly suggest not getting attacked by a deer, though.
Yeah.
That tends to be by the way, male deer make very horrifying noises when you're in their territory at night.
Yes.
Ask
And
me.
if you get in between a female deer and their baby, you are in trouble. Yeah. Just fun fact.
Deer make horrifying noises. You don't expect them to make the noises that they make, but they make some horrifying noises.
Yeah.
Worth pointing out that you really have two ways to go about deer. One, either look directly at them or look at the ground.
So me and my friends were out in the woods doing a night walk one night, and we had stopped in the field and we're kind of hanging out and just chatting, and off in the distance we heard
Oh, ooh.
and then we were like, what the fuck is that? So we got up, and then we heard footsteps, so we ran.
Good call. Good call. Y'all were about to be mauled by deer.
Yes. We didn't realize that until later when we Googled it. But we're all back, so Yo-Yo.
I would just like to say for the record,
Yep.
the two mentions I said are basically the two ways of communicating to the deer, looking straight at them. Hello there. I am a predator. Run. Or, hello. I am a fellow herbivore. I am no threat. Continue about your day.
Yeah, we didn't know. It was like 1 a.m. in the woods. But Yo-Yo, you recognize those headlights that are driving away.
He's gonna blink for a second and then go, "Hey, that's that car that I saw the other day. I think it has the same shape of the headlights. I guess earlier today? It was technically today.
Time loop?
No, it's just that when I wake up early, sometimes I get confused if I wake up technically the night before.
No, the car.
Oh,
This is
pretty
the
sure
second
that's-
time we've
I
seen a
never
car
saw
in
it
this
got
area that's not
attacked.
supposed to be here.
very potentially, there is weird time shenanigans going on. But I also never saw it get attacked.
But you've seen it coming out of here twice.
Now, yes, twice.
It wasn't coming out of here. It was sitting across the way as if waiting. And then when you guys appeared, it left.
Yeah.
You saw it once leaving and one time watching this road.
Oh, I thought we saw it driving out of here twice.
Nope, it was across. So you guys are going towards Main Street right now for the town. It was beyond that in a field pointed towards you guys and turned around and left the moment that you guys got out.
Ah,
Sorry if that was unclear.
Well, that's not confidence inducing.
well, apparently someone's following us. Good to know. Or something, maybe. I don't know. Oh, also, here, backpack friend. Caellach will begin removing tape.
First words out of his mouth was, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, hi.
At a very high volume. For those that have seen that movie.
That's what.
40-year-old virgin.
Ah. But
Talk again.
yeah.
The tape did hold, but you can tell that he was working that tape.
Yep. All right, friend. We're gonna go back to in room. I think at this point, right, guys?
Above the table question: is it late enough that we probably can't get stuff to gas station guy right now?
You can probably get it to him, but he's probably not working tonight.
I think it's probably better to just rest for the night and deliver it in the morning.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I finally catch up on some feathered serpent.
Razor goes wide-eyed at that and looks at the snack.
No, that's his favorite YouTuber.
I will be back later.
Caellach has a contemplative look and looks back and forth between Honey and Yo-Yo.
He is busy messing with his phone right now.
Honey also
So
begins to mess with their phone.
You have lost them for the evening.
Razors could have just sidled over to Bior. Did we get into a group with? I guess they're not necessarily cannibals, but because they're different species. But
Huh?
What,
the
hon?
world are you talking about?
what Honey said sounded like he was going to put ketchup on Yoho and eat him.
Oh, you said
Yeah, he's got to catch up on feathered serpent.
Oh my god!
that's such a deliberate misinterpretation.
Oh my god!
It's great.
But
Razor
Razor's
doesn't
mind-
follow the guy, so he's got no idea what you're talking about.
Mange just said what they were talking about.
Honey brightens up immediately.
I'll just be ignored.
There's a new episode of this one. Hey, Razor, have you heard of let's see here. The Dark Knight Dillahan?
Razor is just giving a very concerned look at Honey. I have not. For the record, I don't think I taste good even with ketchup, okay?
Blinks with their one eye.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright. I mean, I don't know you that well, so it wasn't like I was gonna lick you like I did Maine's.
Honey, I have grabbed both of the original video and the initial response video, and I'm going to be keeping an eye out for if there is an additional response video by Feathered Worm.
Bing.
There's an additional response video by Feathered Worm. I am loading it up right now.
Ooh, we're gonna have a late night.
Caellach is going to take this opportunity to get into the room that he was staying in with Honey, and acquire floor space.
Understood. So you
Because-
guys are going to bed, correct? Or AKA entering long rest mode, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Fantastic. I am going to give you guys your experience, merits, and everything now. So that way you guys may spend it at your leisure. You will get an attribute point for completing this quest. You guys have gone through a dangerous area and did not cause enough noise to anger the thing that would have actually absolutely probably killed at least 3 of you. You guys will be granted 40 experience and 5 merits.
Woo!
We did a good job.
Wow.
5 merits, you said?
Yes.
We got 4. Hell
Yes,
yeah.
5 merits because you guys came together as a group, solved a problem, and had excellent roleplay, and I feel like giving you guys early boosts.
This is appreciated.
Especially since you hit a new threshold of what you guys can do with your stuff now.
Ha, our earned XP is now 255.
We ate
Oh,
it,
did I
boys.
miss something? Why is that
Plus 1
2?
attribute, plus 5 merits, plus 40 experience tonight.
Yeah, I just updated it a second ago.
Okay, I
Like in
guess
the big
I
messages.
didn't write down another thing. Anyways, carry on.
But you guys can have a night. Caellach, your backpack tries to attempt to cuddle you. He obviously does not know how to cuddle as a rucksack. He does a flop.
He gets used as a pillow.
Honey and Mains, you guys watch the Feathered Serpent as he explains in layman's terms how to use a modern phone camera. The response is some meddling person who feels the need to let the Feathered Serpent know that a lot of the information that he was providing is really dependent on the specific phone model, and these information can change. For instance, his particular phone does XYZ instead of X or ABC, and therefore this video is invalid. The Feathered Serpent is coming back very harshly to inform the individual that he made sure that he had the proper phone for this video for the particular targeted audience, and how dare you correct a god like him? He will be seeing you in his dreams tonight. They will have words. Because apparently the best way to piss off the Feathered Serpent is to correct him.
And be wrong about it.
Do not actually a god.
Yeah.
Not actually a god, and also not be very correct with your actually.
His target audience was Mother Nature. He made sure he had Mother Nature's proper cell phone model for that particular instructional video.
How do you gain dots and expertises again?
Merits. We don't
Yeah.
have enough for that yet.
Okay.
So every it's 10 times the dot you're going to for merit.
Okay.
For, yeah, expertise.
Yeah, they grow very slowly.
But it's also really easy to max it out, and you kind of use, your highest one for most rolls anyways, so we gotta make sure it grows slowly, otherwise, well, got no use for it. But also I would recommend spreading it out because, some expertises are better for other things.
Sometimes, yes. But you guys are able to rest relatively calmly. Of course, the power goes out at a certain time, just like it did the night before. If the power
Around
was
9
even
p.m.
on when you guys got there.
Goes around 9 p.m., so decent chance that it wasn't even on.
And you guys can wake up in morning.
Era, could you at some point send me the what I need to spend for companion friend?
Yes. Can you possibly remind me tomorrow morning and I can send you the list of minimum requirements?
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
'Cause
I
mostly, yeah.
figure
ahead.
until such a time, though, I will just spend XP otherwise, and just next time we rest, I'll.
If you have the
Uh,
experience to do so.
I will point out that the companion feat itself is 35 XP.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just spend that.
Yeah, go ahead and spend that. I'll get you the requirements that he must have before he can have anything else tomorrow. That way you can build them over the week for 2
Okay,
weeks. Because the companions have their own rule set, so you have to go through that and read it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah,
XP caps went up.
Yes.
Yes.
Honey, did you want to do anything else while you're here before morning, by the way, other than watch Feathered Serpent?
I'm aware that Honey wanted to ask you a question. So, after binging these videos, which are probably either moderately sized or short, depending, Honey is going to excuse themselves from a shadow noodle pile.
Begrudgingly
And-
accepted.
Yep. Honey promises to be back. And they're going to find the room that Bior is in and knock on the door gently, just in case they're asleep.
Bjor will answer.
I know it's late, but better ask now than go to bed and forget. This is going to be a very strange question, and you don't have to answer. You're the sort that's been around, right? Different places doing your work.
Mostly up north, but yeah.
Have you ever met someone wearing a fishbone mask?
I have literally no idea. This character, I have literally no idea. Have I ever met someone wearing a fishbone mask?
Unlikely? So you can roll percentiles, but it's unlikely.
I'm going to assume a 55 is a no.
It is very much a no.
Bjor will inform.
All right. Sorry, I know it's a very weird question. It's just someone that I've been on the lookout for, that's all.
Half the world went missing, the other half of the world turned into fairy tale creatures. I'm pretty sure there aren't any weird questions anymore.
Honey just smiles. You rest well, Bjor. I'll see you in the morning. And they wave, and they're going to go back to their room, and they're going to snuggle themselves into a pile of noodle.
Adorable. morning comes and you guys can disperse yourselves, put yourselves back together however you wish. Unless anybody's doing anything important in the morning, I'm going to assume that a lot of you are going to go to the gas station, to the mechanic's place.
That is probably a good idea.
I mean, unless people are having Honey make breakfast, but need facilities for that.
Also, Caellach is still incredibly overwhelmingly in debt to Honey, but at least has one little tally mark of, hey, Honey got the bed, so
Little
+1.
victories.
Small victories.
The funny thing is, Sonny didn't even stay in that room.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's
skipped
just
the room.
Caellach on the floor.
Yep.
No victories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Honey was obligated to stay with Yo-Yo because Feathered Serpent Night.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Maines was
Yep.
also there watching because he might as well. The Maines also
He kind of gets roped into it.
Yeah,
I'm sure
He
he
also
totally
s-
paid attention.
in and out, depending how entertaining the particular bit is.
Have you guys, what's that one YouTube channel named with the guy that over explains electronics a lot?
I don't know
talking
about that
Big
one.
Clive?
Not Big Clive, it's a different one. It's an American guy. He's done videos on like how a washing machine works recently. How what was the last video I was watching? He was talking about AC in his last video. Now I have to look.
I'm sorry. The only electronics YouTuber I know about is Electro Boom.
That might be it actually.
That's the
And
guy
he
who
does
always
not
explodes
super-
shit.
He doesn't super over explain things. He has a monobrow and he
Nope, not Electro Boom then.
licks electrical wires.
Yep, that's not Electro Boom. It's not Big Clive, even though I love Big Clive as well. I need to find this video because where is it? I watched it not long ago.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, Jits, with the one who over explains why dishwashers are bad now.
Yes,
What?
that guy.
Yeah,
That guy.
and he has a video out there called "I Was Right About Dishwasher Powder," whatever the fuck it was.
Yep, he did the dishwasher powder thing because it is actually better, and I agree with him. And he
Well,
just
yeah, but
recently
they're
did. Go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say, like, I like him, but I also get like I roll my eyes at some of his content, but like other parts of his content are great.
He's very opinionated. He will tell you that. Yeah, imagine that guy. That's what the response video was like. Him except mad. So very dry. But yes, you guys can roll up on the mechanic's place in the morning. He's already got a different vehicle up that he seems to be working on when you guys roll in. He says, "Give me a moment," and as he goes to lower himself down, his horns get stuck in the car and he dangles there for several moments, looking very disgruntled, having
wow.
to reach up and unhook himself and drop back down to the ground because he is small and his horns seem to like engine parts. He'll be like, "All right, give me what you got."
We hand over 50 pounds of catalytic filters.
Holy! Didn't expect you guys to give me this much. I am not going to complain one bit. All right. Well, shit. That saves me a lot of trips.
Wanted to make sure you had as much as I could get you.
It is definitely appreciated. I didn't expect you guys. Most people just bring the catalytic converters. Not very many people know the difference between the mesh and the inside, the outside, and which parts to grab. I can work with this. All right, well, let's see here. With this much, I can do quite a bit with one engine or a little bit with probably 3 or 4 engines. How many vehicles y'all's got again?
Well, I've got my truck and my RV, but
Both
then
latch
he's
together.
got a truck.
Well, I can up the fuel efficiency quite a significant amount on both vehicles. I could probably, with this much, stretch a little bit more if you guys got a different fuel type, but it's not going to be the most economic at first. If there's anything in particular you want to use, or I could turn one vehicle into one that just powers off of magic, but think of it like one of those electric cars, except naturally recharges. It only goes so far before it needs to sit for a bit.
Actually, would uh, flex fuel types can you make a moat fueled vehicle?
That is possible, yes. The magic one specifically can be charged by motes.
Oh, well, I have some of those.
Would the mileage depend on which one you made magic?
Depends on what you tow. The one with the RV is going to need more oomph no matter what because it's towing an RV. But I assume you don't do any towing with the other vehicle, right?
Correct.
And that one will get way better because it's not towing anything.
Hmm.
If you guys got motes, you can dump it into the magical engine, though. Means less recharge time. Just means you guys
And-
got to dump into it.
And hey, that would be a way that I could repay you guys for help.
I mean, I suppose, but I wouldn't want you exhausting yourself just to fuel our truck.
Well,
It'd be fine.
I'm also able to help. Razor doesn't have any words yet, but he does at least have magic skills. Which does mean
Alright.
moats.
So does BR.
Yo, okay, cool.
So it sounds like you're going to choose one of the vehicles to be specifically magic powered.
By magic skills we mean the
Sagacity and
I've got
phonemics.
I have a dot in each of those.
Which means you have 3 motes. Yeah.
Caellach has 3 sagacity, 2 verbosity, 2 for phonemics.
And also after
Mains
the
has
rest,
none of them.
After the rest, I guess Razor does have cantrips at least now.
Yeah. So that means anybody with motes technically has cantrips, right? We don't have that feat or anything. It's just if you have motes, you technically have cantrips.
No, it does cost 10 XP for cantrips.
I'll have to correct that on Thales sheet.
Yeah, it's 10 XP, but it's ambiguous on what you can do with it, but we do give a bunch of examples, but yeah, it is 10 XP.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I will do that later. But in the meantime, so it sounds like you guys are choosing a vehicle to run off specifically off of magic.
Yeah.
That vehicle can still take gasoline if wanted, but gas is at a premium, as you know, so choose which vehicle you guys want to be magically powered.
I think considering the Razors needs more fuel for the hauling, probably better to go that one.
I was about to say, Razor's is probably less fuel efficient, so we should probably pick his.
I agree. It'll save a lot more in the long run, even if we might need to rest a bit more.
Worst case is we can find someone else later to upgrade mine.
Hey, I'm always open. This will take me probably 2 or 3 days to get everything done, though, so you guys will be around town. If that's not a problem, I'll get working right away. This car here don't really need much. I'm just kind of putzing.
Oh, hey, one small thing. Uh, that truck or whatever that was out in the field last night, did you are you familiar with whoever that is? Kind of seems weird.
What truck?
Last
I was
night,
considering asking the same thing. There's a truck that was driving around early this morning. Well, early last morning, early this morning, last night, that we've seen around. That is, they drove through Benjamin's area, weren't attacked, and then were hanging around Main Street.
Well, that's strange.
When we
as
got
hell.
back into town, they drove away.
Can you describe the truck?
white or grayish, and otherwise, I don't know.
Do you want me to roll some sort of lore check in order to describe it better, like in character?
You may.
Razor would like to help. Can his truck specialty apply?
Yes.
All right.
And then I will add a teamwork.
Take 2 from Razor then with the specialty.
And then 1 teamwork. Any other modifiers to this?
No. Of course, Tal had to roll.
Ow. 10 into a 10 into an 8. Of course, the rest of the roll is very flat, but
Yep, very mid. But
hey, that's a little better.
Anyone else feel like tossing something in before I press enter?
I am out of boost, but oh, there's nothing to really victor either.
Yeah, it's mostly just boost.
Yeah.
I guess I do have EX dice, but
I mean, 6 is pretty good here.
well, we are able to know
Okay.
if we succeed with this before we put boost in.
you are currently succeeding.
Okay.
Hooray.
It's not a critical success, but it is a success.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was considering.
I don't have any
It'd be
boost dice.
so
though.
much.
But I'm fine just succeeding here.
Yeah, it'd be so much effort to get to a crit, probably.
Yeah, we probably need to get to like an 8 or a 10 or something with it. So sitting at a 6 is pretty good.
All right.
Right, feel free to lock it in. You guys described the gray truck with the rust and how it looks like an older model and the headlights and everything. And the satyr will take a few moments before hopping up on a table and sitting down and kind of kicking his feet a little bit. And that sounds like that one Jimmy fella out in the fields. Way out there, he lives in an old farm. Don't know why the hell he'd be out here. He doesn't really associate with us anymore.
What does Jimmy do? What's...
Was a farmer, but after tomorrow, he keeps to himself mainly. He was a little bit more involved in the early days. Actually helped us set up the whole illusion around the town that keeps us, hidden from the freeway folk. We tend to stay that way because we had a lot of raider issues in the cult. And after the cult blew up our power grid, he just kind of stopped hanging around. If that's the truck I'm thinking of, don't know why the hell he'd go near the woods. He always said it was bad shit out there. Hell, told us all to stay the hell away from the Honda dealership, even. He's actually the one that found Benjamin.
Did he maybe have any family?
Yeah, he did. His Kids and wife were in a couple towns over when tomorrow hit in a grocery store that was a little packed. We try not to talk about it too much.
Ah.
Just to be clear, he's not the only one that's seen Benjamin, right?
No, he was the first to see Benjamin.
Okay, just out of character, just making sure we weren't getting fucking Scooby-Dooed here.
Or otherwise gaslit.
I'm not gonna Scooby Doo you guys again for a little bit longer.
This is a different kind of Scooby-Dooing.
Also,
Look, all I'm saying is the guy who wants his own private platinum supply might, dress up as a bat monster in order to scare off the meddling kids.
I can promise you this man is way too short to pull that off.
that said, what I'm currently thinking is, what if Benjamin is like this guy's kid or something?
If that were the case, Honey would feel justified in their mercy.
Yeah, it's really fuggies out there.
Well,
Be careful going to the place, though.
can you give us some directions? I'm kind of curious why he'd be over there with something so dangerous.
He shrugs. If you go over to 3rd Street, he thumbs back towards town, make a left, and just follow it until it turns into a dirt road and then into a gravel road. And then in the trees a little bit, you'll see his farm off on the left. At least what's left of it. There's a big old tractor in the yard. One of them really, really old ones. He had to use a shotgun shell to ignite. He used to give hay rides on it during festivals and stuff.
Oh, yeah, my grandpa had an old case tractor.
Yeah. Should still be out there. He kind of just left it there, and many things in his yard, honestly, after tomorrow. Understandably so.
Hmm.
Just announce yourselves a little bit. He's skittish.
Somehow, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, especially if my friend has anything to do with it, and we'll just turn so the backpack is more visible.
He shouts, "I'm a backpack," at the top of his lungs. The satyr rolls back and falls off the table that he was sitting on and hides behind it with the wide-eyed expression of, "That's a fucking mimic."
Yeah, his name is George Burt Mimicus.
Holy hell, I
We
thought
made a
I'd
friend.
seen everything. And then he starts singing, "You're the satyr man. The satyr man I saw in my dreams."
I mean,
And the satyr goes, "Oh, hell."
he was like us before, tomorrow.
Yeah, I kind of feel that he's a kindred spirit, so we're friends now. We'll have soft tacos later.
"Brave man," says the satyr. In the back, or in the George, or whatever the hell you guys named him, decides to tell the satyr specifically, "I watched you walk by in that warehouse several times now," in a very creepy tone. And the satyr's like, "You keep that one away from me. I'll get
Yeah.
working on your
But
truck now. Have fun," and leaves.
but yeah, he does. He's not gonna eat me immediately because I taste bad, and will just kind of wiggle his soot-covered fingers.
You've lost the satyr.
Okay,
He did that whole "I'm going to my office now" thing.
and then immediately left. Yeah.
Gosh darn it, Caellach. Now I gotta find tortillas and ground beef.
Oh crap. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Tacos sound delicious.
Mental note applied. Always honey for tacos.
to be fair, he hasn't made the taco.
If we can only find the big ones, are burritos acceptable?
Caellach will look at Backpack Friend. What do you think, George?
Burrito, 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 burrito.
I suppose that's yes.
I haven't
Alrighty.
eaten but a rodent and an old food in so long. Burrito, burrito, burrito.
Actually, how about we go get something to eat before we do anything else?
Razor vibrating. Well, yeah, but let's make it quick. I want to get out there.
Okay.
You're gonna- Now, Razor, you're going to give yourself indigestion if you don't let it settle.
It's okay. I'll just eat some fire. I'll be fine.
Wait, you can eat fire? Oh, you're an elemental. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't work like that for me, but interesting.
Honey has their phone out, has made a little, like, notepad for Razor specifically. Note to self, likes spicy. Right, well, let's go get some to eat quick before Razor's feet explode off of him.
Yep. I'm assuming Razor leaves the keys to his vehicle. Are you going to take Mains's truck then?
Hey, mans,
Yeah.
you alright if we, travel with your vehicle, make things easy?
Well, I figured that was the point of my vehicle.
Okay. Just making
I'm
sure.
going to go
because-
claim my spot with the headrest now.
So y'all pile into the truck, and I'm assuming you're going to the diner.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any other eating establishments in town?
Nope,
There's the locals cafe.
Yeah, there's a locals cafe, but do you really want to go there? The locals are there.
Hmm.
I mean, Razor's got no issue with that.
Yeah,
be
but we'll
fair.
probably get cheaper food if we go to the diner.
Actually,
That's a fair
very
point.
funny related note. When I was on a trip to go skiing one time when I was a little kid, I went to a restaurant and they had a local special and an out of towner special, and they were literally the same thing, except the out of towner special was $10 more expensive.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Jeez.
Also,
Anyways, to
for the
the diner
record,
sounds good though.
Razor is leaving the stereo system in his RV. No sense
Understood.
hauling it around, you know?
Probably a smart idea.
During transit, Honey is going to finally remember that, oh yeah, they wanted to message Aubergine about radio tower.
Cell phone tower?
Sorry, cell phone tower, yes.
Yeah,
If they might be able to provide any sort of information about weird magic overcharged cell phone tower out in the wilderness that may be driving certain creatures to violence.
You get the response, that sounds like cult problems. And yeah, you shouldn't really overdrive old electronics in towers like that because it tends to screw with the magical resonance, and you get that big detailed paragraph long explanation, including things about how the dragons have actually tried to deal with a bunch of those as well because people have been using those, and that's why the Magi Net is better.
Honey's going to start writing messages and delete them a couple times because, oh boy, that's a lot. And they just end up with just one sentence question of what kind of cultists?
You get the Puritans listed. You get cultists that want to deny magical or naturally occurring magical areas for purposes of use and or abuse. You know that whole you get the shopping list. It turns out old 5G cell phone antennas were really good at broadcasting specific signals that could interrupt magical frequencies. And a paragraph about resonance.
Honey is going to send a little less than 3 heart and say, "Thank you, Aubergine. Love you."
Hearts back.
Hey, Yo-Yo. So, a thought occurred to me about the area that we traveled through, and yeah. So, it occurs to me that the wildlands forests, like we traveled through, and the frickin' rainforest are kind of a similar concept. It's just a matter of scale. So, this is just a baby rainforest.
Well, there's more to a rainforest than all of that.
I mean, I'm being incredibly reductive, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to say.
Well, I know what you're trying to say. I just have to point out the amount of... I know that you're trying to boil it down to a point where the reference works, but I do just want to point out the amount of stuff you're boiling away with that.
Uh-huh.
But
like
I'm not going to
boiling.
disagree with what you were saying.
Okay. Good.
I am just very glad that I didn't get lost just from going up in the air a little bit.
Yep. If we have to go back in, let's not stray from the path any if we can help it.
If we have to go back in, I am not going any higher than Mainz's head. The middle one. It's got the Kopili on it, usually. Which I still need to steal back when he's sleeping one day.
Can you even do that? I thought that...
I will find a way to break into his dumb pocket dimension of hats.
Okay.
And I'll be there to take pictures.
I want my hat back.
So y'all are going to the diner.
Mhm.
You can have food.
Yay, food.
It will be
Huzzah,
discounted.
food.
No matter what you order, it ends up only being 7 coins total.
Hooray, that's slightly less than half the coins we found on the dude.
Nice.
Which is good,
Yep.
because I believe most of us are broke.
Yeah, we are. Caellach is absolutely fucking lootly broke.
I think
Yep.
it's funny how many of you did not ask for money.
I think because most of us are used to money coming part and parcel, it's funny, but also very fitting.
I didn't ask for money because a lot of my background stuff was really fucking expensive, probably.
Yep.
Nobody asked for it.
Like money to start the game with, or...
Yeah, actual coins.
Yeah, like actual
Ah.
starting funds.
Well, you said I had nothing other than the vehicles, so...
Yes,
Yeah.
because you spent all your money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine being poor. I was planning on hunting for food anyway half the time, so, like, this is nice.
over meal, Honey will lay their phone out so that if anybody wants to, they can scroll the paragraphs that his sister Aubergine wrote.
But he's not busy eating. Yo-Yo will definitely read through it. But he's definitely going to be eating first.
Yeah, apparently this, if you could roll you can roll a technology roll to try and understand what it is saying.
I will do so happily.
Honey
Even
has
if I fail, I still like rolling the dice on this stuff.
Honey has 1 dot to assist, but they don't know what the heck.
Oh,
Aubergine
it
is
occurs
talking
to me.
about.
This is
Mhm.
a written explanation of things.
Yes.
That's all overly complicated and such. Academics, sunlight is overrated.
Will apply.
Hell
Will
yes.
my skip the fluff academics also help?
Yes.
Yeah, so, if that is a thing that I can contribute with, take 2 dots?
We have a good chance of this.
Them ones though.
Yeah, those
Ugh.
ones. Good thing I have a boost die to spare. Because I haven't spent any of the session, except one earlier.
And yeah, Caellach, will also burn a boost dice if you would like.
Yep, there are 3 ones. so
Yeah,
you
sure.
can.
There's a available body boost.
No, how about we do the souls? Because,
I already
like,
sold.
okay,
You sold
so,
2 of the ones. I see 3.
Sold 2 of the ones.
there.
Oh, yeah. We want to do another one? Yeah, sure.
yeah, so I'll burn 1 more for that last. If you want to do that one. Hey.
And
It's an 8 total.
it is an 8. There's a bunch of 6s there that I might bigger just to get 2 double digits on this. He's a nerd. He'll do it.
Hell yes.
Yep. Let me know when that's locked in. Okay, you are warm, and it is warm out, and you are warm in my lap. Good night, Mala. All right, so you guys pour over this knowledge, and what you guys find out is that 5G and old cell phone towers are very commonly used by a lot of different groups to disrupt magic in the area due to the fact that these cell phone towers actually cast in a very large range that happens to be very good for disrupting magic in the local areas. Particular individuals like the Puritans that are usually seen around Utah, or other anti-magic, magic is evil, and therefore we shall live magic-free lives. These cell phone towers have been repurposed to disrupt the magic in those particular areas. Cultists have also tried to use it to gather large amounts of energy and do other fancy things like that, as well as create zones where certain things cannot pass fairly easily with these particular devices. According to what is written here and what you guys can read, it's become such a problem because it has actually caused issues with the Magi Net to the degree where there is a bounty out for their destruction when found by the dragons because they are tired of their signal getting interrupted out in these areas, particularly.
Okay.
So,
No. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking when it comes to making some money, at least in the relatively near future?
Well, I'd
Uh,
certainly like to go out there and, at the least, try to find where the power's coming from so I can see if we could get it fed back to the town. But hey, if we can tear it down and get money, absolutely. It would also
I'm all
probably
for
help
it.
Benjamin.
Agreed.
Uh,
Poor Benjamin.
so, I'm figuring that this is probably going to require us to actually travel through the wilds. So yeah, sure, I'm in.
At the very least, I was able to catch sight of it when I did fly up and was in the wilds. Was probably a bit more dangerous than I expected it to be, but I have been able to see it.
Okay.
So at the very least, it is relatively spatially nearby in the displacement. Relatively speaking.
Ah, I see. So it's actually pretty far. Got it.
It would be its own little trip. But
Well-
considering the vastness of potential spatial distortments and shuntings, that's relatively very close. Provided we don't get lost and wander for 5 years.
I was
Yeah.
about to ask, are you talking relatively hours, relatively days, or relatively a whole lot longer?
Well, it depends if we get lost.
Well, you're in luck. You're unlikely to get lost with me and Caellach around.
So I wonder if eh, no, I don't want to. If there are any naturey people around here, they probably wouldn't want to deal with me. But it would be really nice if I could talk to somebody about the lay of the land, because that would help.
Honey looks up at Caellach. Well, what about the guy with the truck? The one we were talking about earlier?
I
They
was
seem to be
Maybe.
going in and out just fine.
I think we should start there.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
If nothing else, that's more information to be had.
That, and I suppose working towards resolving the whole Benjamin situation isn't exactly the worst thing to focus on for now. In terms of things to work towards.
Gives us something to do at least.
By the way, a quick bit of table talk. Don't forget that we're adding 20 XP to the XP for every group. If you could update
Oh.
that.
Yeah, are we
tab.
doing that now?
Yeah, I just didn't know when we were doing that.
Well, the update's out, so I
Yeah.
figured now might as well.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just go in
Oh,
and...
Oh yeah.
we need to fix for the other group then too.
This replaces the 20 XP discount that you have on the starting move. Because now with character creation, you get 4 power to put into strike.
split between your 2 strikes as desired.
Okay, can someone explain this a lot dumber to me? What am I doing exactly to make it? Minus 20 discount plus 20 XP earned?
Yeah, and instead of the discount there, you get to assign 4 power between the 2 strikes on your front sheet, like in the stat sheet. If you scroll down, see how it says strike and then it says physical, and then it says strike and it says ethereal. You have 4 power to assign between those 2 for free.
Okay.
And bam, there you go.
So where I have for just my great hammer is my physical strike. So I increase that's power by 4?
If your strike isn't... Did you specifically rename your strike to be that?
Oh, I guess I probably screwed something up then.
Did you put a move / attack in that slot?
On the front page.
Yes, I have, I guess.
Okay, well that's normally where your strike is supposed to go, which is a specific action.
Oh, okay. So
Basically, it's a maneuver where it acts like a normal attack in a lot of ways, but it causes double the amount of hits done. So if you attack something with a strike and you hit them with it, you'll cause 2 evasion hits done and 2 integrity hits done, which is very good for softening up targets for other people. But it's its own little thing, and it has its own rules regarding it, so that's why it's got its own little section of the sheet.
okay, so take all this stuff out, move it over to.
Yeah, you might just want to copy and paste it into your ability slots. Into a blank slot.
Sorry for that. I didn't think it would take that much, but
Also,
kinda
yeah, like
forgot that
for people who
Taya's new and because they've been so good at everything. So
But yeah, so it occurs to me that yeah, this is effectively a negative discount for yeah, because a lot of times I had spent this as a part of a move. So
Well, that's why you're getting the 20 XP to cover for it.
oh, okay, I misunderstood.
Yes.
I thought that this was just
Oh.
subtracting.
all of the games are
No,
getting
that's why we got 20 more.
yeah, all of the games are getting 20 extra XP, so you can just delete the discount and you're good to go.
Okay.
So for my physical strike, it just now has a 20 XP worth power plus 4 on it.
Correct.
Yeah, if that's how you want to sign it.
Yeah, if
I don't know if you'd want to assign it as 20 XP because upgrades to strike cost 1.5 times.
Well, yeah, but then you just discount whatever it costs
That's fair.
because it's all free.
That's right. It's 1.5 times the final cost.
Yep, you just discount it out.
Yeah.
We're
So
just
if
moving
it's-
where that 4 power goes. But yeah, it sounds like you guys are going to roll out to Jimmy's place after food, huh?
correct.
Yep.
So, you guys are going to go ahead and I'm assuming follow the directions given. Mains, I need a navigation check, as when he said gravel road, he didn't necessarily tell you that it was going to be rough gravel road.
Well, the good news is I have a driving specialty now, so let's go.
Roll away.
All right, let's. Ba, ba, ba. Ba. This. Does anyone want to add anything to this roll?
Is this navigation?
Yes.
Yep.
You can
Oh.
take 3 from honey.
3 navigation or
3 navigation.
okay. You're better at navigating than I am now.
I have a specialty.
Okay.
I assume somebody's handing me a teamwork.
Yeah, I'll hand it teamwork. I'm literally wrapped around your headrest right now. Anyway.
Let's go.
Honey has a specialty in helping others with navigation, not themselves.
Yep. It technically
There we
also
go.
it technically also applies when honey is helped, but that is very
So-
specific.
You guys are going to be fine. Caellach, I know you're in the bed of the truck and it is one hell of a bumpy ride, as that gravel road goes into what happens when a gravel road is ignored for too damn long.
Uh
It becomes a portion where it becomes just tire treads at one point, and you guys might have gotten lost out here trying to figure out which way to go, but Mains, thankfully, along with the rest of y'all, are able to identify which tracks are probably the ones best to take. As you roll up, you find an old farmhouse, and when I say old, I do actually mean the the mid to late 1900s style, the really big uns.
Oh, wraparound porch style?
Yep.
Hell
With
yeah.
what looks like a barn that has since collapsed in, as well as a relatively old tractor out in the yard that has seen better days, and a relatively new tractor out in the yard that has seen better days. Uh, and several pieces of John Deere memorabilia across the yard as you do.
Oh, it's John Deere.
Oh, you've managed to upset Vari.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this place is full of character.
It kind of reminds me of back home. It was. I mean, it's a little different, but where I lived was kind of originally a horse farm at one point. It wasn't while I was a kid, but it was before or something. I don't know, but yeah. Also, a lot more hilly because foothills of Georgia.
I guess
Sounds like it was a pleasant place.
I guess the rest of us are also having a rough time back there too.
Yep.
Yep. Anybody in the truck bed, you're getting bounced around.
Rattle, 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 rattle.
Actually, how many seats are there in the cab?
Technically, since it's a crew cab, there's two main front ones, and then you got that bench in back.
Yep.
So 3 comfortable, 4 really uncomfortable.
Yep.
Yep. Luckily, Yo-Yo tends to just wrap around the headrests. He doesn't claim shotgun, he claims headrests.
Okay, so
Don't worry about
yeah,
no damage though, because y'all did good on the navigation.
The only good roll I've had. Let's go.
Hey, when it's
Well,
important.
I'm glad I grabbed the frigging specialty.
Anyways,
These are good. Yep. So how do you wish to approach the house? You're currently in his yard, and it looks like this was at least once a John Deere fan.
Gross. Anyway.
Well, we were told to announce ourselves, so
yeah,
Right.
Caellach will lift up his backpack friend.
Oh, you're gonna let him do it?
Razor's going to pull Caellach's arms down.
What? Oh.
Maybe not him.
Oh.
He's gonna
Already-
hop out of the truck. Raise an arm as a wave. Hello? Anybody home?
There is, of course, no response.
Huh.
He's
Yeah.
That's never a good sign.
We might have
we
have to go knock on the door or something.
Do we see the truck?
Roll a perception, please. Cosmo, that's a good way to get shot.
I can offer you a perception.
Alright. I assume someone's gonna teamwork?
If you've got a teamwork, do that instead.
Okay.
I'll do perception.
Sounds good.
Okay. So 2 total.
Ew.
Damn.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, I guess I did get my willpower back. That's at least better. Anyone want to modify it? I'm just gonna lock it in.
I can
Otherwise.
offer a willpower, basically.
no, I'll burn my last soul. Take a soul.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not a one.
3.
3.
Not a 1. 3 it is. As you're scanning around underneath a suspiciously John Deere branded tarp, because yes, they exist. Don't ask me how I know. I'm upset by this knowledge myself. There is a particular truck-shaped bump, but you can't say for sure without touching somebody else's stuff if that is the same truck. Or even a truck. It might just be a pile of stuff that is suspiciously truck-shaped.
I mean, are there... None of this is paved, right?
Nope, just out in the yard.
Yeah, so are there fresh tire marks going towards this tarped thing?
You can attempt to roll a survival to see whether or not the tracks around the area are fresh or not.
Bior will inform everyone that touching someone's truck is a dangerous proposition.
Mains will second this.
Razor has no intentions of touching it at all. He's just
Hey,
trying
just
to...
as long as we aren't touching the tractor, we'll be okay.
Alright, anybody helping?
Hey, can I potentially assist with a specialty for the whole smell thing in order to try and smell if there's a, if a, there's been recent truck movement either kicking up the gravel or potentially emissions?
Not this time. Not in a place like this.
All right,
There's 2 decaying tractors in the yard.
That's fair. Figured I'd ask. In
Yep.
that case, I can offer 2 survival, no specialty. If anyone wants to beat that, they can.
I can't really help, so I have no skin in this game.
All right, cool. Sounds like I'm taking over the survival part of this.
I mean, I've got
Anyone want
two
to toss a?
I mean,
survival
I'll give
teamwork
a
dice.
survival dot.
Well,
I
because
can
I'm
give
just talking about assisting. Like, I'm fine just
Okay.
assisting on this.
I can offer a teamwork or a survival.
Well, I'm offering 2 survival for the teamwork part.
Okay.
I will
so-
offer a teamwork.
What is this?
Yep.
I'm good with a
Average.
Okay.
Hey, look, the 3 and the 10 that were in Yo-Yo's dice. So of course, one of them was a 10.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Some bullshit
You're
is
look-
what it is.
You're looking around. You see a lot of tire marks and stuff like that around this area. The dirt and gravel around in the area is kind of gross. You think maybe recently a vehicle is driven up. You can't be 100% certain.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, Razor will go up to the door and knock.
When you knock, the
Sparks
door
is with
opens.
him.
Understood. When you knock, the door opens a little too quickly, as if somebody was waiting on the other side. The individual is a human, wearing a wife beater, blue jeans, those classic leather brown boots that all farmers seem to have. He looks gruff and tired and already done with you and everything else around here, with a scowl on his face and a beard that looks like it should have been trimmed at least. Well, he should have trimmed it at least 3 days ago. He obviously hasn't. In one hand, he has a shotgun shell that he is idly twiddling between his fingers, and his other arm seems to mysteriously stay behind the door, as though you were greeted with the words, "What the fuck do you want?"
Well, we were trying to get some more information about the area, and we were told that you, or at least your truck, might have been over near the forest.
Nope. Truck hasn't worked in years.
Ah. I'm gonna roll insight.
Sure.
I have my own idea that I would like to possibly roll, and let's die.
Oh, fuck you. Fine, I'm
Spectacular.
using one of my EX dice.
That's what they're there for.
There, it's at least a 1.
Wouldn't that be a 2?
Nope, just a 1.
Yeah, just a 1.
What you rolling there, Taya?
I'm trying to figure out.
What's your thoughts as to like what?
Basically, what I was going to do was I was going to say that we've got a mechanic with us. It could be he could take a look at your truck.
Oh. Persuasion,
so-
huh?
Yeah, I was gonna, I guess, try to. Considering that the idea is that I'm trying to figure out if the truck is in fact not working, I was going to go with innovative persuasion and attempt to say, hey, maybe I don't remember which one of you guys, the mechanic,
Razor.
maybe Razor here could take a look at the truck, see what's wrong with it.
Yeah, I am actually really good at mechanics. I could probably fix it.
Go ahead and roll.
So
Razor
guess
will.
that's 3 dice.
I guess
Wait,
persuasion.
no, that would also be with a.
Razor can help with 2 dice.
Oh yeah,
on
this
that.
would also be with an attribute. So 5 dice because it would be mind, I guess.
Yeah, if you want. Well, it would be soul.
Yeah, most
Oh, soul?
social
Okay, that would be 4 then.
interactions are usually soul. You can argue for other things, but default is soul. 9 is only worth 1, by the way, mains. But yeah, it's soul plus expertise plus your persuasion, and then I'm offering 2 dots of persuasion for that.
Oh. So 2 more.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Sparks is going to do the friendly doggo, thing and add in a teamwork.
Doggo.
So 1 more die.
Yep.
Oh, but so 1 more.
Yep. Una mas.
I was trying to say, but then you kept rolling, so there.
4.
There we go. The man's going to stare at you for a long time, and then he's going to respond with, if I haven't brought this to the mechanic in town that I've known for quite a long time, what in the hells thinks I'm going to let you touch my truck?
Well, it's kind of hard to bring it to him if it's not running.
He's got legs. So do I.
Actually, he's got pretty great legs. Being a satyr and all.
Well, I guess if you can't help with the info on this, I had an idea for how we could help Benjamin and the town as a whole, but I guess we can be on our way then.
I'd tell you to stay the hell out of the woods, is what I'd tell you. It's has a habit of taking people. They tend not to come back. Be a problem if you wandered off the path and didn't come back. We don't like that. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Honey's gonna step forward. They got their hands clasped together, kind of looking anxious. If you don't mind my asking, we?
I'm assuming 4 does not pass your guys' soul save.
Hold on.
It it do.
Yeah, that do.
I was about to say, like, we're super early game. We don't.
If it passes your soul save, you are afflicted with fear.
Oh,
Damn.
As he
How do
says, I said.
How do I
we
know what
subject-
passes my save?
Oh, over on the left-hand side where your combat stuff is on your main sheet, underneath quick references, you should have one that's called soul save.
Oh, I'm scared then.
Yep. And you guys are afflicted with 1 stack of fear. If you guys go to the conditions and utilities, there should be a fear one.
Okay, so I think that uh, trying to cleanse that would be a good thing to do. So
yeah, honey will assist you. I haven't done this before.
He's going to say yes. Specifically, I said we. And then he'll slam the door in your face.
Oh. Uh, well, if they aren't a batch of burnt biscuits. Honey's gonna work
okay, so
on.
first off, going to attempt to cleanse before he. Okay, so cleansing fear is
Appraisal or presence. If I am assisting with
presence.
medicine to help cleanse someone of a thing, do I just add my medicine to them?
Depends if you're assisting them or if you're trying to cleanse it for them.
Yes.
If you're trying to cleanse it for them, you use medicine. If you're assisting them, it's whatever the skill is.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
so if you're attempting to do it for them, you roll your soul plus attribute plus medicine to do it for them.
Okay, well, I can assist with appraisal or presence.
Okay, I will happily accept the assist.
If appraisal, I can give 2. Because
Okay,
aftermath care.
cool. Okay, gonna do the thing. Damn.
Would have been really funny if you said Oceania. Just to say Oceania. It'll work out.
Well, what is the SR on it?
It's only 3.
Okay.
Oof. I guess I could use my EX boost and a vigor.
I mean, you could, or you could. This will last until the end of scene. This is not a scene transitioning effect. So, out of character, I wouldn't waste resources on this if possible, and just eat
Yeah,
the fact that for the time being.
Yeah, but I was gonna try to do actual like interacting with the dude thing, but being feared. So
May I make an attempt to defear myself with cleanse?
You may. Yeah, he very much shut the door on y'all.
I mean, I'll do the same. It's soul expertise skill, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Nope.
Well, Honey's okay.
Oh. Above the table, Honey might do something that they shouldn't.
Baines?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Baines is turning the car back on.
Yeah, Caellach's just kind of standing there shaking.
Nope.
Oh boy.
You want to
Murmuring
take your
something
one
about
cleanse test here before Razor, before Honey does whatever Honey's about to do?
So, I know it's kind of meant to be a drawback, but Razor also has a bit of, you know, the whole hero complex thing. Fear doesn't become a hero, you know? And also, if he gets over this, he's got some dumb ideas he's gonna do as well.
Oh lord. Y'all
sorry.
gonna fucking piss off the Grove. God damn it.
You may roll this. It will. I'm not going to let the drawback currently apply. It can influence your decision making afterwards.
Oh boy.
You didn't.
Oh
need it-
boy! Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right.
Hero
All right.
hippie!
God damn.
Let's see. The two people that saved are the two people that said I'm about to do something dumb. Got it. So,
Yep.
Honey, you
Yeah.
first. What's your dumb thing? And then Razor will get yours.
Honey's gonna take a deep breath and compose themselves, and they're going to knock on the door.
Razor, what are you doing?
Well, seeing Honey do that, Razor will hold off for the moment.
And yeah, Caellach is just kind of murmuring something about druids under his breath.
Just bear in mind, Honey's being very polite about it. He's not banging on the door. It's just like a gentle threefold knock using the back of their knuckles.
Yep, and the door will open again, and this time the man's not hiding the fact that he's holding a shotgun. Two-barreled.
I think I need to make a roll. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I suppose I should switch over to a more menacing playlist.
Just to keep composed. Oh boy. Honey not doing a great job hiding the tremble in their hands right now.
Hey, yo, you took the thing too, didn't you?
The not reacting well to trauma stuff, yeah.
Yep, this is your chance to roll to survive or pass it,
Alrighty.
because this man is holding a two-barreled shotgun.
Let's see if he's forced to do something dumb.
Yep. Honey's just got their hands down and open.
Hey!
Oh no!
Looks like he's gonna do something stupid after you get your attempt to do something.
Yep, so Honey, Razor, and Yo-Yo all get to do what they're doing.
Yep, I'll do mine last because I rolled last.
I guess I'm gonna attempt a persuasion as Honey looks up at this person as steady as they can be right now with a shotgun right in front of them. Look, sir, there's a tower out there that's disrupting things, and it's making Benjamin and who knows how many other creatures suffer. We want to help. If you can tell us anything at all, maybe we can help set things right.
What are you doing, Razor?
Well, basically what Honey was just doing, but he was going to be a bit more forceful about it. So,
Understood.
I'm here to try and help. I've got some ideas that could help out Benjamin, could help out the town. That tower kind of needs to be taken down. I don't know what you're hiding, but it sure seems like you're hiding something.
Cool. Bjork, Caellach, or Mains any of you wish to do any actions before Yo-Yo does whatever he does, and I am going to include him for a short thing.
No, really.
Caellach is going to take a guarded step back.
Yeah, the same. By back, I mean preferably behind something that can absorb shotgun power.
Like honey.
Made to absorb
Yeah.
shotgun ammo, yeah.
May I attempt another cleanse since I see Honey and them talking to the guy?
You may.
This is some bullshit.
The dice are saying no. All right,
well-
Yo-Yo. What?
I
At
said,
least
all right then.
It's just a reduction of dice against the guy for stage 1, if I recall.
Yep.
But yeah, it's narratively Caellach isn't going to be in front because he's scared.
Understandable.
Specifically, fear is +1 difficulty to accuracy and power against the applier.
Yep. All right, Yo-Yo. What are you gonna do as you watch this man's? Well, before you go, specifically, he says, "What I'm hiding is that you're on my lawn and you're getting off," and he will point the shotgun at Honey and Razor. Yo-Yo, go.
All right, yeah, no, he is going to do his normal thing about when a weapon gets pointed and basically try and rip it out of the guy's hands as viciously as he can. Absolutely yanking on that thing. And in addition to that, he is, if he gets to afterwards, he is going to try and use something with paralyze against the guy.
Yep, we're gonna do one action, so go ahead and do your yoink because we're going into combat afterwards.
Alrighty.
I need a brief moment, and I'll be back. Bren has apparently never done anything with grilling a hot dog and needed some help.
It's
dear.
a hot dog.
I'm aware it's a hot dog. I'm aware this is incredibly sad, and I am saying this right next to him, so he is aware how pathetic that is.
All right, I need your help, Tell, on remembering how to delete somebody from the tracker. Never mind, I can just delete this, and then I can rename this. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Ren saw the, the char marks, which were really light anyways, and thought that he was doing it wrong.
I'm not going to get the combat. Well, I could probably try and get the combat map up.
If you end up uploading a blank white map into there, you can overlay a grid on top of it and just draw whatever you want.
I have a grid up, actually. I have a grid in images. I just need to learn how to get you guys in there and all that other stuff. Let me roll his opposed athletics, though, because...
If you're talking about the blank bode, what you do is you just drop our icons from the combat tracker onto the map.
Is that going to be underneath the images? Oh, you do like the shotgun. He rolled really bad there.
Yo-Yo's immediate habit of, oh hey, weapon, yoink, comes in handy, I guess. Holy shit. No, that would have gone really fucking bad if you did successfully talk to him and then he just suddenly yanked the guy's shotgun. That could have gone pretty bad.
All right, how do I do this, Tal? So I've got the image up with the grid and all that other stuff. What do I do now to get you?
Yeah, so on the combat tracker, literally just hover over the icons of people and start dragging and dropping them onto the board.
All right, will it appear for you guys?
Yeah, well, so images on the right has the blank bode. But if you want to force it to show up for everyone, you do right-click and you do share record, and then you share record with everyone.
All right, let me get everybody on the map. I'll have you guys position. I right click. I go to stop sharing record. So you guys should have access to this.
Yeah, we have access to it right now. I have it open.
Gotcha. So go ahead and place you guys yourselves. I am going to Smizel doodle a quick map.
I am back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Oh wow, everybody gets to see my tremble. So we'll get
If you want, there's ways to make it so that way you just draw straight lines that follow along the grid snap.
how?
So what you do is when you're in the drawing mode, the initial one it selects for you is the freehand mode. If you go to boxes and you just only draw along the one axis, it'll draw a straight line no matter what.
Oh, interesting. When I figure out how to do that. This mode. Okay, there we go. And then I can just go boop. Good enough for me. So you got the front of the house. I need to draw. Oh, the square mode's going to save me here. You guys got a bit of a balcony here that you guys can be on because what old house does not have a balcony? And you guys got some stairs here. So I'll just put in some stairs right here.
Is the map up for everybody, or?
It's
Yes.
available on the right as a public image, blank
Oh,
mode.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did it properly. But you guys can be anywhere over here, and I will put the truck yeah, I'm just gonna put your
What's it
truck
under?
down, Mans.
Images under campaign. Blank mode.
We got a circle tool.
Yep. And there's also a little button for snap to grid if you want to auto snap it to grid instead of just freehanding it.
Now I'm having fun drawing a truck down here right now.
Is that
That's
my
right.
truck?
I just
or-
figured I'd let you know.
Yes, that is your truck specifically.
Well, Mains is currently in the truck.
Could you add Sparks to it as well? He does
Yep,
have
I
his
will
own
here in a
initiative.
moment. Yep, I will in a moment. Here we get your window. There's your truck. I drew the truck. Lol. All right. Let's see.
I forgot. Honey has pure aura.
There you go.
What'd that do?
Increases soul save for everyone in 5 feet of me.
As long as you have it.
What's up,
I'd
Bjorn?
like you where we're supposed to be. I'm still on the regular table.
On the right-hand side, there should be a button that says Images underneath Campaign. I'm going to fix the name now. And then in Image, if you double-click on Blank Board, you should be able to see the battle map.
I'll rip blank mode.
Okay, can I make it?
Yeah, you can move it around. You can make it bigger. You can zoom in, zoom
Okay.
out.
Yep.
There we go.
Middle mouse button moves around the map. You can scroll in and out with the middle mouse button, the scroll wheel. You can click and drag yourself and whatnot.
Yeah. So are we setting up where we want to be at the start of this?
Yep.
Uh, is the W the dude?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so you moved around the corner. Got it.
Also, important question: the fear effect, was that any sort of magic based?
It was not magic based. It was a move, and you don't know how he did it.
Okay.
But go ahead, everybody, and roll initiatives. Let's get them in.
I got a 0.
Okay.
Okay,
Yo-yo got a
initiative
0.
is a roll of
It is whatever your dots in initiative plus one more dice of just the flat d10s. So like for me it would be, because I have one dot, It would be 2d10. And yeah, it's without the formula, so that would be a pretty good roll, actually.
Yeah, you're going pretty high up there.
Higher than I
Around
roll with
14.
Narashi with my like 5 dice.
Has a 12, 7,
Yeah,
13,
let's say. I guess me and Honey have to do the roll off.
14. Yep.
Me
guess
and
I go before
Caellach
you
have to
and
do a
that's
roll
fine.
off.
Yep.
Honey's got a
Yeah,
7
roll offing.
and 7. Wow, Razor
Mains
got a
is
2.
ahead
Ouch.
of Caellach.
What's the Mains is ahead of Caellach. What'd you get on your dice roll, Caellach? You got 7. All right, 0.7. That is not what I typed and not where I typed it. Thank you. It is 12.9 and so 0.7. There we go.
Also, yeah, Taya, you click on the cross swords and it'll pull up the combat tracker with whose turn it is.
And Honey got a 7 as well, so that's a 7.7 for Honey. Or does Honey, you got to roll a d10 for me, please?
Okay. I was content to go after Yo-Yo.
Well, that's what the D10 was for. You rolled a 7, I rolled an 8.
Oh. There we go. All right, and
Oh, by the way, no. That's not 7 point. That's 0 point.
Oh,
Because remember, I have the initiative negative.
right.
I thought Honey had that too.
I do, but I still have 1 die because it's 1. Also.
Oh, you put 1 in initiative.
No, we are outside.
Ah, okay.
Exit Seeker applies to enclosed spaces.
Cool. Mine applies basically always.
Because yours was a rough one and you chose it.
I did.
Yep. But all right, here is.
Hold on. Wait,
Go ahead.
I actually have. This would be something I can apply one of my expertises to, isn't it?
Which one?
Oh
no,
me
it's not.
just. Oh, it's not. Okay.
Yeah.
That would be if one of them was about to do something stupid and I need to stop them.
Yep.
I just would like to point out, despite the fact that they are not present, and also the fact that my character's location is nowhere near them, I still pointed over my shoulder with my thumb when I said that.
Oh,
Let me just. All right. And combat can begin. And it starts with Jimmy, who just lost his weapon, and he can't do that again, but he can be mad. And he gone. So he gonna take a swing at Razor. Because them's been fighting words. This is a strike Razor.
Understood.
Sure that I got this right for a strike. I do. Oh, that's a lot of ones. Does he want to soul that? Before he souls that, does a 3 hit your physical integrity?
Integrity?
Or, excuse me, physical evasion.
Well, it would hit either way, yeah.
Alright, he is going to take it. This will provide 2 hit stun because it is a strike, and he only does 2 dice worth of damage, so I should probably do this the right way instead of the wrong way. Come on, get in there.
For a second, I was worried we were facing someone who put bypass accuracy on their strikes.
That you can do that.
It does 0 damage, but he has a follow-up. So he decks you. Then he points 2 fingers at you, Razor. I am sorry you were right there. This is going to hopefully hit. It is 1 less dice, though. Come on, get in there. There we go. Does 2 hit your integrity? Man, no 9s or nothing.
Okay.
Or,
Evasion
excuse
or
me,
integrity?
Evasion. It's
Okay.
late. Give me a break.
Yes,
You're
it
physically
does.
evasion. He points 2 fingers at you. What's your relation with earth damage?
Neutral.
Neutral it is, and this only deals, because it wasn't crit, that. Wow, that's kind of sad. He's rolling really bad. Only 2 damage earth as he points at you with finger guns and actually shoots a rock out and hits you right square in the forehead. Pew pew.
Rock salt finger
I
guns.
assume lethal.
Yes, because you guys are on his lawn. And then his turn ends. You took away his boomstick. He can't gun butt you, get your evasion down, and hit you with the boomstick. He's going to hit you with the finger boom. Yes, I said it that way intentionally, because the other thing is bad.
So true.
Bjor,
Yes.
tis be your turn.
1 second. Character sheet. How far away is short ranged?
It should be underneath your or your abilities slots page. On the right-hand side, there should be a range band section that shows you.
Our current short range is 25 feet.
Okay. So I would have been here, but I guess I can place myself in the middle of lines.
Yeah, it's fine.
What is movement speed?
30 at base, unless you did something to change it.
Hey, cool. That is like actually exactly right. So, 2 can play this game. So I threw a rock at him.
Roll to hit.
This is emit physical. So,
Here's an important question: are you doing this lethally or non-lethally?
Non-lethally.
Understood.
Uh, 1.
Unfortunately, will not hit.
Evasion hits done though.
Yep, he has hits done. If you are done with your turn, or unless do you have any quick actions, Bjor?
No.
Right. On the combat tracker, there's a little down arrow, right next to menu. Or yeah, if you click that, it'll pass your turn.
If it helps, it's on the bottom left.
Yep, bottom left.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, I would have taken forever thinking that was a letter.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's why I just pointed it out to you.
All right.
That thing looks so much like a letter.
It's small, especially for me. It's
An
tiny.
envelope, to be specific.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can absolutely see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
It is Spark's turn.
Yippee!
Big Borker.
He is. Yeah, he'll go with that. He is going. Not grab the map. Just move there. There we go. Move there and Blazing Fangs. Non-lethal.
All right, roll to hit.
I need to actually spend his XP, but that can be taken care of later. I'm sure those will be fine. totally not a horribly critical situation at all, right? Right. One.
Well, it's hit stun.
I will take the hit
Yeah.
stun.
All right, it looks like it is now Main's turn. You're all the way up in your pickup truck. You started your engine just now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was his action when the fear hit. So it's been a moment.
Yeah, it is your turn.
Are diagonals still 5 feet or no?
Yeah, they're 5 feet in this game.
Okay. Well, I guess Mains is gonna have to leave the truck. Unless he wants to drive it into this guy's porch.
That is something you can do, but it might damage your vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll go against that. So Mains is going to...
So I guess
Mains is going to be
Florida.
able to make it here.
I was just gonna say, I
Go
guess
ahead.
Florida man card revoked.
Hey, he never claimed to be
Hey.
the Florida man.
Yeah, and
No,
also,
he's just from Florida.
and also, like, man, you don't fuck up the truck unless you really have a good reason.
Mains actually takes very good care of his truck. Thank you very much.
It's his baby.
Well, I suppose we're just going to, let's see, what do we want to do? Ooh, I know. I'm going to, use my, quick action to take a 5-foot step because I have that feat.
All right.
It's such a good feat.
Yes.
And then I'm going to give, then we're gonna crank the dial a little bit. Who's next? On where's in order?
Caellach is next.
Caellach.
Caellach is next. However, you're Mr. Magic Man, I assume.
Actually, I was gonna go into melee.
Oh, okay. Sure. Then, Caellach and Razor can have a +2 physical damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That's what I spent basically all my XP on, was upgrading that move.
Understandable. Have a nice day. If that is everything, go ahead and pass your turn.
Yep. I had to pull up the combat tracker.
Caellach.
They changed the button.
It's a different setup, different theme.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, Caellach, is going to, let loose the fire within and activate his heat stroke aura.
Understood.
And then we'll move up here.
Understood.
And then let's see. What can I do? Okay, so +2 physical. Yeah, sure. We'll do a Actually, no, he's afraid still, so this is an increased difficulty. So instead, I think I'd be better off just doing touch of combustion, ethereal fire brawl.
Okay, roll it.
Uh, yeah. Because the increased difficulty would just obliterate my chances of like doing a strike or something. Okay, so this is going to be. Yeah, well, it's not great, but that stab, but also increased difficulty. So nope. That's a big ol' whiff.
And that would be a botch if you keep it.
Yep, which I can't do anything about it. So yep.
Caellach, roll damage versus yourself as you deck yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Caellach's fire explodes in his hands like it does.
Yeah.
Yep. So
At least your own resistance applies.
yeah, but I don't actually like because of the fact that I'm both nature and fire.
Are you neutral to your own fire?
Yeah, I'm neutral
Yes,
to
he's neutral to
myself.
his own fire.
Oh boy. Hey, at least your integrity still applies.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so this is going to be
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that's great. Good times.
Oh, backfire.
Yeah, so Caellach takes a point of damage.
Yep, this wasn't the character I was supposed to have something explode on them. Save it from Drizzle.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Anyways, yeah, but explosion of fire and Caellach literally being on fire now. How about can I try a skill reaction to get him to back the fuck off, maybe? Of
You may attempt a presence check.
presence? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Would it's a cross thing because it's persuasion, but would the warning they heed help here?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very specifically here, yes, because you're trying to appear more dangerous, which is leaning into it.
Okay. As Caellach says, stop if you don't want us to burn your house down.
Yeah, but I believe that's the end of your turn, and I would really like this dice thing to actually freaking get in. There we go. Man, the macros sometimes just do not like dragging, I tell you.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
it's odd.
Fantasy ground hitboxes sometimes, I think, where it doesn't recognize that.
Which this is 1.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it with the amount of dice that I need it to, because it's gonna make me do this the stupid hard way.
Jesus.
Okay. Understood. Well, I keep on dragging it, but it's like, nah, I don't wanna. So it's like, well, fuck you. That makes it completely and utterly unusable to me, and I do want to burn one of those resources for this.
Meanwhile, Honey reprimanding as they're pulling out a gun.
Oh boy.
Okay, like we didn't come here to burn someone's house down.
not
Besides, we don't have
sure.
any lemons.
I'm not sure the thread works so well, anyways. When you set yourself on fire instead.
I mean, he's slightly on fire most of the time, anyways, so it's fine.
Honey is going to very quickly. There's this amber pulse of light that runs under the plates on their right arm as they reach out and touch Caellach. As a quick action, they're going to use Amber Vein Quickening, so I can give you a minor heal and heal over time.
Oh, okay. Well, I've taken 1 point of damage, so hopefully.
I believe it's standard difficulty because it's currently Earth type. It has Flex type, but I haven't bought Fire Affinity yet.
This is fine.
I have the XP for it, but I'm...
That is enough!
Yes, that is enough, and you have heal over time 1.
Hooray.
I can aim through ally squares freely, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And Honey is going to bring up their handgun, leaning to the side because I imagine Caellach's a bit of a beanpole, so he can do that.
Yeah.
We really wanted to just talk about this. And I'm going to use an ethereal strike to blast him from behind Caellach.
All right, roll to hit.
It's that day.
Yeah. The funny thing is that it hits. Wait,
Oh,
are you?
wait.
Hold on, I gotta double check something actually. Nope, evasion's one thing. So yes, that does hit him.
All right. Oh, right. I need to decide what this is on basic. I have to assume it's piercing.
He is resistant to piercing.
That is fine.
But please do roll damage.
I would change it to an 8 on difficulty.
Yep.
Well, I can do nothing on that.
All right. This is kind of amusing. This is weaker than the other guy.
Hang on. I do have a boost die left. I'm going to soul one of those ones.
All right. I don't think I've seen this many ones on the hit in a
Oh my god!
I didn't see that. Roll that again.
Yeah, you had the wrong difficulty on that. You need to redo that.
Yep. That has a 7 in difficulty. That's incorrect.
You're right. I need to pay attention. Well, 1. So at least that's hit stun on his integrity.
Yep. And you got chip damage in.
Yep. On ethereal specifically.
Yep. If that's the end of your turn, go ahead and pass it.
I have. That was a quick and a standard. I have another standard.
Go for it.
Ooh.
And this time I'm going to use something I'm relatively okay at. Oh, right, I should be rolling 4 dice because I've got my pistol out. I'm going to use a... Do I blast this man? No. I'm going to use a quick action, and Honey's going to sweep their arm out from Caellach and envelop Razor in a brief shimmering haze of amber light. You get +1 evasion.
Cool.
All right. Now I get to pass the turn.
Razor.
Alrighty. Reset my hit stun.
Wow, Cosmo, you crave violence and fire, apparently.
Well, that's fine because it's Razor's turn now. One moment.
Oh, boy.
shit, I never specified I was doing non-lethal shit.
I assumed.
Thank you.
Anyways, 1 damage isn't going to kill him.
You
Well,
never
yeah, but,
know.
but there is also the fact that if he takes any lethal damage as a part of this fight, he will, if he drops below 0, he will take an injury from it.
Yep. I'm aware.
Well, Razor is, of course, going to be doing non-lethal. He is going to draw his sword, run his finger along it as it ignites in flame, and he is going for a meld.
Understood. Roll away.
And he is thoroughly hit stunned, so it's yeah, that's
It's possible.
Ooh.
It's a possible one.
4. Physical or
Is a
ethereal?
hit, but
which-
not...
Well, meld
What was
can't,
that?
meld can't crit anyways.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Damn, you got 11 accuracy dice. That's really good for this stage.
Yeah.
Well, 6 on the claw blade, 5 on incinerate.
Wake up! Hold the line! This hamlet shall not
Great.
Okay, is that a 6 or is that a... so the 6 and a 5 or 6 and a plus 5 purchased accuracy?
Toggle, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in, everybody. You guys have come in near the end, well, at the end of our After Tomorrow Scar campaign. So we'll be switching games shortly. We're just doing a bit of combat at the moment. Thank you so much for sharing your community, though. I really appreciate it. Alright, now what were you saying, Tal? I had the raid thing going.
I was asking if... Wait, did we change it when we made it a combo submaneuver? Because it just used to care about the modifier. It didn't, like, add the rolls together. Yeah, no, I double-checked. It says the traits of the secondary added to the primary's ability roll, albeit with a -5 penalty to accuracy. So you choose the primary, and then, like, if you purchase additional accuracy modifiers...
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, I'll just do individual, but describing it as them being combined.
That's right. Sorry, I was just making sure that we were doing that right, because I was like, wait, hold on.
No, you're
It's a lot
right.
of
I
hits.
was doing that wrong. My bad. Ren came in and was handing me a plate, telling me he put a lot of cheese on the hot dogs, and it's like, I see like 2 slivers of shredded cheese. And he thinks that's a lot.
All you had to do is say Ren, and we would have understood. Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll your damage for this one, please.
Well, there's newcomers, so, you know, whatever.
But,
Yeah.
also,
So, Clawblade, what is his interaction with slashing?
Slashing is neutral.
Okay. So there is that. I'll take the
Alrighty.
1. He does also have 1 damage over time.
Understood.
And then for Incinerate, quick action version, which is melee.
Jesus.
And what's his interaction with fire?
Resistant.
Fuck him. One.
dice have just been
It's just
something.
mean. Yep,
Well,
all right.
two
so
more.
we got
Yeah, a physical.
two more
The
damage.
sword was physical. Incinerate was ethereal.
Understood. All right, Yo-Yo.
All right,
You have a
cool. So
shotgun.
he does. He isn't that good at using ranged weaponry though, so he's not gonna bother with that. Instead, he's gonna use his newest move he just picked up with the XP. Does a 5 get past this guy's soul save?
Yes, it does.
In that case, he currently has stage 1 paralysis on him. This has a save SR of 3 and a condition dot of 3.
Ooh.
By the way,
Nice.
y'all are gonna love me for this one. Guess what happens?
Huh?
Do you guys happen to know what stage 1 paralysis does?
It reduces
Not
speed,
familiar.
doesn't it?
No, it
Minus
reduces
20
initiative.
initiative.
He just dropped to negative initiative. We all get to
Yikes.
go again before he has a turn.
Yep.
That's amazing!
I do add 2 damage over time on myself for it, though, because, yeah, not exactly the cleanest move for now on him. He's kind of straining himself to do this.
All right. Well, we technically this is the end time. Did we want to stop here and finish up next time?
Unfortunately, I kind of need to.
Yep. Yo-Yo, go ahead and finish your turn.
All right, cool. Well, it's going to be pretty simple because I am going to spend a quick action to shove the shotgun into his bag
Okay.
in order to stow that away, and then he is going to roll his bracer dot. You know what? No, I get to go again before he gets to go right now. So, you know what? Fuck him. I am just going to. I'm gonna take an aim.
All right. You take a name.
Take an aim, and I'm gonna mark that down on my sheet so that way I don't forget it.
Yep. And then go ahead and pass the turn.
Yep.
And I know I moved
Which-
him, so I'm going to put it to there. And then we are going to go ahead and end here. So over on my side of things, before I get people to Raw Zim's channel, thank you all so much for watching out there. Of course, y'all drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, take better care of yourselves. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining. And Twitchland, we're going to go ahead and raid Raw Zim. So have a wonderful night. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Boy.
Later, nerds.
And for my side of things, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was After Tomorrow's Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link
Hold the
tree.
line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. You guys keep this channel alive. I cannot do this without you all. Hope to see you back here for the next session of this in about 2 weeks. Otherwise, yeah, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/zgfgaming. Subscribe to our YouTube. Check out our tabletop games on Spotify. And yeah, thanks for joining. Bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye.